Here we go.
You want to be like? Sensitivity equals fucking poverty.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Check it out, homie.
Welcome to episode 69 of Insensitive Culture. Nice. As always, you know me.
What's up, what?
You know my guy over here.
And that fool Blazer, Ramon.
On the other end, as always. And we are.
Insensitive Culture, the podcast. Make sure you check it out, homie.
Make sure you check it out, homie. And for episode 69, you know we had to bring Prince. My man Bruno over here.
Here I am.
Here he is. And
it's our Lego master today.
Yeah, he's putting together a dope-ass little Lego set while we record. That's fucking awesome. I love it.
That's some Spectrum shit.
Well, he's following suit. The last time he brought the Rubik's Cube.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So he always has to.
And what is the Lego set you're building today, Prince?
It's the duel on Mustafar between Anakin and Obi-Wan, episode 3.
I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
I love it.
That's great.
Can they
Classic
69?
Yeah.
It's like, I guess they can. Sure. It's
We could
fictional.
make that happen.
All right, cool.
As we
Stay tuned, guys.
as we confirmed, also scissoring is a thing. So
Yep. Even
That also
good
does
to know.
exist.
But they don't call it
even in Star
scissoring.
Wars.
No.
Just rubbing pussies is what they call it, is what she said, right? There's no term for it.
Bro, I swear, man, our sponsors, if they tune into our show, 5 minutes in, they're already like, what the fuck is going on with this?
5. We're like a minute and a half.
Within that first 5 minutes is always something.
Something.
Oh, I love it. It's great. It's great.
That's Insensitive Culture. Check it out, homie.
Check it out.
Episode
homie.
69.
Oh, man. Episode 69. And surprising, I don't have any questions that have to do with the act of 69ing.
Let's think of one.
I'm sure you can. No, but I had a question here that's been lingering around in the notes for a while that Danny asked.
Clearing out those notes.
And I feel like Prince might like this one, but
Ooh, okay.
I'm listening.
how much do you guys think it'll cost to make an Ironman suit?
How functional are we talking about?
What
Iron
is
Man
it made
suit.
out of?
Fully functional.
Fully functional?
A fully functioning
the thing?
Iron Man suit.
So not the Mark 1, like Mark 2 and past.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not yeah.
So it's made out of the actual metal that he would have used. Then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
None of
What
that
did he use? Was it vibranium?
Vibranium didn't come until later, I think, right?
Vibranium nano machine.
Well, I guess not, because it's Iron Man, right? So he's
Yeah.
Vibranium, man.
I think the only one that was actually made out of iron was the very first one when he was in there.
In the
just
cave,
like,
just
yeah.
hammering that shit. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
re-rigging the first one together.
Right.
It's like a iron alloy.
Aluminum, man.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
I would say probably 500 to 600 mil.
Damn.
500 to 600 mil.
I was gonna say 10 mil. I guess that was really lowballing
10 mil?
it. I don't know what the fuck this shit costs,
mil.
dude. These are fictional technologies. How the fuck am I supposed to put a price on this
mean,
bullshit?
Think about it. Think about
Okay,
like
I'm
what it
thinking
would
about 20 million. I don't fucking know, dude.
I would think it would definitely be like 200 to 300 mil.
Sure, I
At
guess
minimum.
we're going in 100. Okay, it's 600 million. That's my.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It probably costs a lot. You know, that's why
Yeah,
normal
I mean,
people don't have it.
$1 billion. 1 billion.
My question is more likely to be like, with these billionaires that spend all their money on so much shit, they can actually have a team of scientists make them a fully functioning Iron Man suit, but they're all pussies.
The scientists?
Yeah, no, the billionaires,
Oh, yeah.
the billionaires who can pay the scientists,
Instead, they're doing shit like playing golf.
playing fucking golf, buying big ass yachts that. What was it? There was a billionaire that paid the amount to have an IMAX built in his super yacht. But IMAX has very specific specs that it
Yeah.
needs. So the the owners of the IMAX shit, they had to come out and make sure that it was built to the exact specifications of an IMAX theater.
Otherwise, it's not
Like
IMAX.
On a yacht?
On a yacht. This is what billionaires spend their money on. yo.
That's
It's like a
wild.
cruise ship.
That's wild.
Yeah, exactly. For who?
Bitches.
For who?
To-
Right?
To
mean-
69. That's the goal, right?
Yo,
Not doing it for his homies. Y'all wouldn't care if
I mean,
had a
if I
yacht
could
like
afford it, why not?
I
Right.
know.
It's fuck around
Like-
money.
You know we love IMAX, right?
Yep,
And
yep.
if there's a movie that we want to see and it's available in IMAX, we're going to watch it in IMAX.
Yeah.
And if I could afford it and just have one all the time, I mean, I guess, but that shit is
Do we know what that
wild.
cost? Did it
I was
say?
just looking it up.
But
right
then
now.
does that mean he also has one at home, or does he always have to go to his
He
yacht?
has to go
if
to
he wants
his yacht.
watch
He's got to go to
IMAX?
the yacht.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I'm sure if
I
he's
gotta
paying-
have two. I can't have only on the
If you
yacht.
can't have two, you shouldn't have one.
That's true. I'm pretty sure if you have enough to have one built in your fucking super yacht, you have one built in your mansion. So it says
Have to.
it costs $3 million to create the space and
Just to
$2
create the
million to put in the technology.
That's not terrible.
Yeah, I know.
$5
That's,
million
I mean,
for
that's
a billionaire.
more.
That's
When we were just talking about 500 mil for the Ironman suit, that doesn't sound like shit.
right.
Well, I mean, would you rather have an IMAX theater or an Ironman? So
Ironman suit for sure, dude.
now we have a frame of reference of what things cost.
Right.
Is it Ironman suit expensive, or is it just IMAX on your yacht expensive?
Yeah. See, but now we're at least having the conversations. Y'all motherfuckers be wanting to cut off the conversation, sounding like it sounds silly. Of course it's silly. Of course it's silly.
I don't
But
think
this
it's
is
silly
a
at all.
podcast. Let us discuss.
I have no frame of reference.
I mean,
I
I'm
just
thinking
imagine.
there's got to be. I mean, if it was, so we're saying, how much do you think the Iron Man suit costs, like in real life? Like if
Yeah.
someone was to try to really build it,
Inflation
I mean,
and everything.
because in the movies, like fucking, and in the comics, like Tony Stark is just a mad genius and he does all the programming himself. But in the real world, you would have to hire like probably like 100
company,
to
dude.
1,000
Yeah.
engineers to like work on the software to develop
Bruh.
Jarvis. Like that's a whole
Yeah.
thing
You
on
gotta
its
get
own.
fucking
That's
Paul
probably
Bettany
$1
to come
billion
in.
project itself. Is just Jarvis.
Oh, that's a good. If you successfully created an Iron Man suit, who would voice your Jarvis?
I like this better than the actual question. Sorry, Danny. It was still a good question.
Yo, that's
Cheech.
oh nice. Hey, you're about to crash.
You're about
eh?
to crash.
I'm gonna go with Morgan. I want to go Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
See, I
okay.
thought that too. I was gonna lean towards Morgan Freeman, but I feel like there's possibly someone a little bit better. I say I would go with Samuel L.
Just motherfuckers all the
Yeah,
time.
Samuel Jackson would be a,
motherfuckers.
yeah,
Or Yoda.
that would be great. It'd be confusing, but it'd be great.
You're in an Iron Man suit. Everything's confused.
That's
at this
true.
point.
That's true. Yeah, but if in when there's a sense of urgency, and
Yeah, but what
like
if
you're
he's
about
like,
to crash into
"Left,
some shit,
You should not go.
yeah, pull up, motherfucker. Like
Yeah,
I would
yeah,
respond
yeah.
very
I like
well to
that.
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Valid point.
Yeah,
Ooh, I would have my
pull
my
up, you must.
ball.
Like what?
Like, huh? Crash, dead. Don't even fucking
so,
make it.
so that means I would need a file of just different voices.
Yeah, that's true.
Be
It
able
would
to-
just switch.
Exactly.
Switch from time to
It's
time.
like changing series
Word.
voice.
And in the holidays, you have Santa, right? Just like Waze, right? You just be switching voices. In the holidays, like you got Santa in your ear, like ho ho ho, turn left, motherfucker.
Oh man, that would be great. It would be if I had that type of money. I would
had that
definitely-
type of money.
I would definitely try. I don't think
Limitless
humanity.
money, yeah, sure.
I don't think humanity is smart enough to actually come out with a fully functioning Iron Man suit.
Do you remember
not ready for it.
when Christian Bale berated that lighting guy on set of that movie? That would be my Jarvis voice, angry Christian Bale. I'd be fucking hyped all the time.
Or angry Matt Damon.
Ooh, yeah,
Angry
he
Matt
gets pretty
Damon.
pissed, dude. He gets pretty
Angry Michael
pissed.
Sarah.
Yeah, that's what was that? Was
That'd
that
be great.
Thanos? Who sent me the Michael
sent
Cera?
that to
Oh
you,
my
yeah.
god, dude! It was Michael Cera as Thanos, dude. It was the funniest fucking shit.
Somebody doing the Michael Cera impression as
Oh, I
he
gotta
voiced
see that.
Thanos.
Oh my god! Yeah, please find that.
I could try to. I could find the audio. We could play it, but
That's
it,
all we need,
It
just
was
a
it
little
was so
snippet.
fucking good.
And it was good because the impression was dead on. And I always say when you've mastered an impression, you can say anything in that voice. And this dude was reciting fucking Thanos dialogue, dude. But just putting the Michael Cera spin on it. I'm really excited for this. We should have thought of this earlier and just had it ready to go because it just sprung up though. It was such a funny,
Yeah, I'm
such
not
a funny
finding it.
impression.
Oh yeah, right here.
Oh, nice.
Let's go with it.
Clutch.
I think this is a good time for me to spark up this J.
Oh, wrong one. Hold on. I'm over here grabbing the wrong fucking.
Like you're charging your shit, okay?
Right.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Wait, where did that bring? Oh, back to me. Now reality can be whatever I want, you know? You should have gone for the head. Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe, but this does put a smile on my face. I'm inevitable, man.
I'm inevitable, man. Oh, dude, that was
I'm
so
inevitable,
good.
man.
That's almost as good as the fucking Jesse Ventura Will Sasso. Oh shit.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Dave and I need to start sending it to the group, but Dave and I just share every time we see someone do a
Impression.
very good impression of anyone. We share it with
love
each other.
impressions.
I don't know why. We just really love impressions.
I've always loved impressions.
Impressions
Ever
are
since-
wholesome.
Yeah, they're great.
They are, and they're hard too. So when you see a good impression, like respect.
Yeah, that's why I do like that that one trend on TikTok where they it's so stupid how they started, and I don't know why the trend started, but like they say, I'm getting ripped tonight. Like they started with that, and then they go into an impression of someone, and they're always like really good, but it's so random why it starts with these words, and then it just switches to a
Why do videos start
full-on
with that
impression.
fucking robot voice now? Where did that bullshit come from? Every fucking video you
Yeah.
watch, it starts with like, my dog, they blah, blah, and it's just
Oh.
that fucking like Siri type audio. I
Because-
fucking hate it, dude.
Yeah, I
hate that
I
shit, too.
despise it.
Reminds me of
That's-
Microsoft Sam.
That's because they added the feature that it reads out whatever you text,
Yes.
and they could turn that on, and people.
I mean,
do it.
it's smart, I
It's
guess.
stupid,
but it
yeah, I mean,
sucks. I
yeah.
fucking hate it. I don't know. It just
It
one
doesn't bother
day,
me.
one
It's
day,
very
like it
memey.
just, it is.
Yeah,
It
it
is.
does. That doesn't.
It's gonna
bother
date.
me,
It's gonna date a lot of these fucking memes, dude.
bro.
Which, by the way,
nowadays-
now that I say Mimi, I have a friend
Mimi.
that actually calls memes memes because they never heard the word
I don't
meme
understand.
before, and
Oh,
that's
what?
how they thought they were referred to. So every
yeah.
time they talk to them, they're like, "Oh yeah, did you see that new Mimi?"
That new
No,
meme.
see, that's when I have to correct them.
That's not. Oh, I've
Yeah.
corrected her multiple times.
It doesn't matter. They're memes.
That's even worse. I don't like those people that just don't.
It's out of spite.
They
now.
don't care.
Well, I mean,
you tell them.
I'm
It's
not saying
wholesome, I'm sure.
she'll correct herself at the moment. Oh yeah, but she forgets, and
Yeah.
then the next time,
See, I don't
Mimi
know. I don't,
again.
I'm only thinking for myself, but you'd be corrected about 2 to 3 times
Before you get a smack in the
before.
mouth.
Before it's like, oh man, why do I keep calling it that? Yo, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you get a
but
couple nice corrections
would- you
before
would
I just
think,
get
but-
ruthless.
that is a clear indication that I don't give a fuck. I just don't care.
yeah.
That's pretty much what it comes down to. Let's see. Yo, how long do you guys go without washing your towel? before you switch your towel out?
Ooh, that's a good question.
It depends how dirty I get.
That's true. There's sometimes you gotta be like, yo, I gotta.
Yeah, like so the
towel's
towel
wild.
forgets everything the day prior.
Because you're drying the balls.
Yeah, exactly.
Drying them.
But
Do you have a ball
it
side of
will
the
remember by the end of the month.
Yeah.
So I try not to go like more than 3 to 4 weeks.
Okay.
But if I get real dirty, 2.
Okay. Because I asked this because I've been in that. Like my girl, she is a person that you use the towel once, you throw it in the hamper.
You throw it in the hamper, dog.
Throw it in
That's
the hamper,
wild.
right?
That's wild.
Whoa.
And
She-
irresponsible
That sounds
for the
like,
environment.
yeah, for the
madness.
environment. That's mad water waste.
Towels absorb a lot.
Good
too,
God,
like
you're
when
doing
washing them.
laundry every day.
So
many
that's
towels
what
do you
she
have?
says.
Yeah,
right?
how many
That's what
towels
she
do
says.
you have?
We have a shit ton of towels because
I clearly you have to, or else nobody's fucking showering.
no. So I was just like, I grew up same way. It's like you take your towel, you know, you use that shit, you know, a few times or whatever before you grab a different one. And I got with her, and she's just like, "What are you doing? Like, just throw it in the hamper. Like, I'm gonna wash it. Grab a new towel." So then I got in the habit of doing that because I'm like, all right, whatever.
Sure.
And then this was back when she lived in her own apartment, and I was visiting, and I was staying with Danny. And I remember that I would use Danny's towels, use it once, and then he approached me. He's like, "Yo, dog, how
like,
many
"Yo,
times do you
fuck
use
you
your
doing?"
towel?"
He called you out. He's like, "Yo, we don't do that here."
Yeah, pretty much, essentially, yeah.
Bruh,
Yo,
what's going on?
My girl's noticing an abundance of towels.
She's got to have a
She's
towel
like, "Yo,
hamper
slow your ass
and
down."
a regular hamper. She must have two
Right.
hampers, dude. A special towel hamper. Nah, I'll go a couple weeks usually. Like because I try to do laundry once a week, and I will skip like every other. I'm like, all right, I'll grab the towel this time. And I mean, we have a bunch of towels. It's not like I couldn't do it every few days. I could probably switch up the towel, but I don't feel like it's necessary. Like I just
you wait till
I'm
it
clean.
smells?
I'm just drying. No, I mean they don't even get to that point, dude. Like I don't.
Yeah, that's a good point. By the time you're using the towel, you're clean.
There you go. See, exactly. So it's just clean water. It's just
So-
like I'm
so-
not wiping the bathroom floor with it or doing anything gross.
Right.
Like I'm just.
What about those
me. I'm just
those
getting it real
instances where we've all experienced that where you get out of the shower and you're already
still dirty.
sweating. Like you can tell. No, you can
Oh.
tell that you're already sweating.
That's rare. I mean, I have central air now. So like my shit's always crispy as a mother. Like I'm cold when I get out of the shower still. I'm trying to get dressed real quick because my shit's freezing.
I don't
usually.
consider that sweat.
Usually.
That's water vapor from the shower just emanating out of
Right.
my skin.
Just
Yeah, that's water
condensation.
vapors.
It's just condensation from the shower.
yeah, condensation.
It's condensation coming from my pores.
Just from these glands over here. I don't know what they do.
Man. Yo,
I don't know. On my end, like I honestly, I don't do the laundry at all, so I have no idea how often these things get washed.
Damn, that's the
wow,
life.
that's nice.
That's the life.
So I used to just pay my sister to do my laundry, and then she had to go to the Air Force.
Serving our damn country. What the
would-
hell's the
yeah.
matter with
Why
her?
would she do that to you?
Right. Then I had to learn how to do laundry.
My man's had the same towel since she got deployed.
Oh man. I was gonna say like it's
Wait, real quick. You
Yeah.
guys have favorite towels?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Where you have to grab that one, you're like, oh, that shit's clean. That's about to be my towel for
Yeah,
the
the
next
Power
2 weeks.
Rangers one I
That
had
shit
to-
absorbs like a motherfucker. And then you got those towels that you still feel wet after you wipe your shit down. Like they're bitch ass
So
towels.
I hate those towels.
Garbage towels.
Bitch ass towels, right?
That's one thing I love about my girl is she's just like we get gifted a lot of towels too, like during the holidays.
That's some white people shit.
I mean, it
White
is.
people be getting
we get
towels.
gifted. We get
Towels. That's
gifted
I
towels.
need that. I
And,
need more white people in my life.
But
From the
sometimes
mountains
they're
of
not.
Caucasus.
From the mountains of Caucasus, that baby has a 750 credit score right now as an infant.
See, look at that. Was off the cuff, and that was good, dude. That was, I mean, it wasn't perfect, but that was really good for live on
Word.
the podcast, dude.
I love that scene.
Drop. We gotta make that a drop. Put a marker in.
Oh man, that baby is not white skinned. He rice skinned.
Oop. Don't run it into the ground now. You had a good moment there. Don't go and fuck it up.
Okay, my bad. I'm gonna let that sit. No,
that was so good. That was so good.
But anyway,
Getting greedy though.
that was another thing that I didn't know existed until I took a shower at my girl's parents' place. Like those heat lamps. You ever get one of those? You have a bathroom with the heat lamps. You just switch it on and
Oh fuck.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's-
more
yeah.
white people shit.
I've heard
It
of
is.
them. I've not experienced this.
Oh, it's so nice, dude. You turn that shit on. And you step out of the the shower.
You step out the towel
and you step directly
do
under
that
this
too?
red light. And that red light is just a warm light, so you're not cold when you step out
takes
of the shower.
him back to his Amsterdam days.
I wish. Those are little
It's
features.
good for the
that-
air dryers. People that like to air dry. Wifey
Yeah, that's
don't
true.
dry herself at all. That's probably why our towels don't get like used
What?
or
Wait, what?
refreshed.
She don't dry herself
She
off
gets
at
out
all?
of the shower and just puts her clothes on, soaking wet.
No. She gets out of the shower, wraps herself in a towel, like doesn't like towel down.
Chicks can do shit. They do shit for like an hour and then they're dry and they get
and then,
dressed.
yeah, and then they just
Yeah,
do
no,
shit.
that's
So she's
fine.
or sometimes she just sits there.
Yeah,
She doesn't
that
always
too.
do shit. She might just
That
sit on
too.
the bed.
Chicks love sitting on
And
the bed
then
in
that's
towels.
just that's air drying. That's just let yourself dry off.
You never done that? Like
Naturally.
you shave
Oh,
when you get out of the shower or something, and by the time you finish shaving, you're like pretty fucking dry, dude. Maybe you hit
I've
like
not-
the
I can't
pits,
do that.
but
First of
When
all,
I get
why
out
would
of the
you, why would you
shower, I'm
shave after you
dripping
get out
wet.
of the shower?
I mean, I don't know.
Getting yourself all full with
True
hair
that, too,
after
yeah.
No,
I
because
can't shave
because it
after.
would
I
get
shave before.
it would get nice and soft from being in the hot shower,
heard
and then
of
you
that.
just throw that shit on, and it just bam, it fucking slides off.
I've heard of that.
Shave
I-
in the shower.
There's a reason. I can't see. I have to see. I would miss big patches, dude. I would fuck
Why
my
don't you
shit
just
up.
put a mirror in the shower?
Because then that would make too much sense.
You got to get one of those smog or what is it the
Anti-fog.
yeah, the anti-fog mirrors, and those
Yeah.
aren't very
Yeah,
They
they're
last
not
like
great.
about 2 weeks with no fog.
good. Yeah.
I would
Be
have
like,
like
yo,
shaving.
this was a dope ass purchase, and then like 2 weeks later, like, yo, what the fuck?
What the
I can't
fuck?
see
Oh.
anything.
You're a regular mirror now. All right.
You see those in a BuzzFeed list, like 50 things you must own for 2 weeks.
Right.
But to answer your question on my favorite towel, I still have that habit of being a big dude. So I like the really big ones that just like blanket
the
you.
beach
Yeah, like the
towels.
beach towels, dude. I used to buy those because I was fucking fat as shit. So a
But the
regular
beach
towel
towels were
doesn't.
always thin, though. I feel like whenever I had a beach towel, it was just a little
Nah,
bitch
you
ass
can-
couldn't dry my shit off towel.
Nah, you
Yeah, I
can-
need a
it's
good
not-
beach
I need
towel
a
that dries me.
thick ass.
No, it's not a
2Cs.
beach towel, but they do sell. Like if you look for a towel, they do have like the really
the beach
big
size.
ones. Yeah, like that size, but of
Interesting.
regular towels.
Yeah. When I moved
That's
into
sick.
my
Look for
apartment,
those.
dude, I bought a bunch of shit, bunch of towels, these black towels. And I get out of the shower, dude, and I start drying my shit off, and
That
it's just
black-
black shit all fucking over me. Dude. I called my mom with the black shit on me. I was like, "Ma, I don't know what the fuck happened with these towels that we got," because she went shopping with me, dude. She helped me pick out these fucking towels. She's like,
Mm-hmm. didn't wash 'em?
Did you wash them?" And I was like, "No, they're new fucking towels. What am I gonna wash them for?" She's like, "You gotta wash." And so then I did wash them, and I was like, "Oh, okay, they're good now." Black shit again, dude. Don't buy towels from Big Lots. They're terribly cheap.
That's another good fucking question. Do you wash clothes right after like you buy them?
It depends. Like
Yeah, it
underwear,
depends.
socks. I
Rare.
will wash socks because they get like you'll get the fuzzies on your toes for like a month. And I wear a lot of black socks, so I'll get like the black fuzzies. So
Yeah, I fuck
I'll
with
usually
black
turn them inside out, and I'll wash the whole pack that way. And usually I'm pretty good on the black fuzzies. But like underwear, boxers, white tees, I will wash those. But like I don't know, jeans. I'm not.
Wait,
I'll
you'll
probably
wash
just-
a-
I'm
You'll
literally
wash white
ripping
tees out
tags
of the
off
pack.
and walking out.
See,
Otherwise,
That's
they're
madness.
fucking.
Yeah, that
they're,
is madness.
They're folded and shit,
See,
dude. And they got like creases
never
in
get
them.
that white again, though.
I mean, yeah, that's true. They're
You
shitty.
wash
They're-
it, you
yeah,
take the
they're-
white out of it.
That's true, but like they look stupid if I don't.
So,
wash
no,
them
it's-
first. They're so
so I will wash.
folded and shit.
I don't wash either like any one of them. The only time I ever consider washing clothes after I like freshly purchased it is if it's on a rack, but no, if I'm buying something, I'm taking that shit off. I'm putting it on as like an outfit.
I'm
like
literally
I'm not
popping tags.
Yeah, popping tags.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like if it's in a bag. Like he's talking about white teas that are freshly packaged Fruit of the Loom
Definitely not
teas.
that,
Like no,
yeah.
I'm definitely.
I don't
not
know what
washing
kind
those.
of chemicals they put on that shit, dude. I'm gonna fucking break out in some wild shit. I have sensitive skin. I don't know if you guys knew that in insensitive culture, but Blazer Ramon has some sensitive skin, guys.
Can't relate
We gotta.
to that sensitive shit.
Hey! Don't you fucking.
Nigga, you gay.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah, it's a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway
Whenever you
when I
see the
start
hover.
searching.
Giveaway.
When I start searching.
Shit.
All right, let's get into some conversations, man. So, what the
Alright.
fuck has it been with this lately? Cocaine has just been popping up every fucking where.
That's true. I saw that. Why can't it pop up near me? It pops up fucking North Carolina on the Outer Banks and all kinds of bullshit places.
So let me see. Where was it? I know there was one where cocaine like washed up ashore, like on shore, at this facility, and when the person came up, it was like 30 keys of cocaine that just washed up on the beach.
And they're fucking.
And he turned it
they're
into
turning it in. They're like,
Yeah,
hey,
they're
I
turning
found
this
this
shit in.
cocaine. I'm overdosing. It's game over. It's a wrap for me at that point. I'm done.
30 keys
Going
of
out
coke.
like Scarface.
Holy
there was.
crap.
Do you remember when obviously you guys remember the Challenger? You weren't maybe watching, but when the Challenger exploded and they were looking for all that wreckage, they found a shitload of cocaine when they were looking through all like the busted up spaceship
Word?
parts and
Really?
everything. Yeah.
Wow.
I read
Was
that
that in
recently.
the documentary?
Too. No, that wasn't. But that was a good documentary. Did you watch that?
I haven't yet.
Oh, it was really good. It was like
That's
a
why I
5-part.
asked.
Yeah, no.
I gotta
That was
see that.
not. That was like in a random facts article that I read. I was like, okay, that's dope. I
That's
who's
wild.
reporting this shit though? How much found cocaine goes unreported? That's what I want to know. But we'll never know
Right.
because it's unreported.
Yeah. So in this one, authorities seized more than 69
Nice.
pounds of cocaine on a cruise ship.
Damn.
69 pounds
Nice.
of cocaine
69.
on a cruise ship.
On
So
a
you know
cruise
they
ship.
converted that to pounds because of the metric system.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
They're like, oh,
they
of course, kilos
purposely
is what-
wanted it to be 69.
It's like, oh,
Yeah,
94 kilos.
every other time it's kilos.
yeah.
Perfect for the episode.
Except this time it has to be 69.
It's like when I tell people I'm 5'9", which happens to be 69 inches tall.
69 inches.
That makes a lot of sense. But no, they did that soulfully because this is the 69th episode of
Nice.
Insensitive
Yeah,
Culture.
they knew we were about to hit that milestone, and they're like, yo, let's give them this. Let's break them
Oh,
off
man.
with a little something.
Yo, man. We should.
Nice.
Prince, do you know any popular OnlyFans girls so that we can call them up on our 69th episode and ask
Oh,
questions?
we're going to live call. Oh, that's going to cost us. You know that, right? These bitches ain't doing shit for free out here.
Nah, I don't.
He's like, don't ask me
Be
these
like,
questions.
are you a member?
Are you bright?
Nah.
Well, you're on the first tier. If you want an interview, you have to. The second paywall is where we're going to need you guys to subscribe. And I'll be like, "Walk, get the card out. Get the IC company card out. And let's just charge this to that."
That's all right because it's under your name because we know you have the good credit
Actually,
here.
I have a great credit score, but I worked very hard to get my credit up.
Yeah,
You earned it.
I did. You're
since
right.
he was an infant. Best credit
I was
score
born
ever.
with an 840
right.
and never dipped.
Oh man. I love getting these pictures of my kid.
What's he
My
doing?
kid,
What's he
they're
holding
just
up?
chilling at basketball practice.
Oh,
and
that's
shit.
Just vibing.
Just vibing. He's just
Nice.
cooling.
Vibing.
Cooling. Yeah, that's what they do.
That's all they'd be
love it.
doing. Watching their zombie show.
But nah, man, it's like with cocaine washing up on beaches. They seized 69 pounds of cocaine
Nice.
on a. It says upon docking the vessel at a port in Florida, they turned it over to the officers. They found 69 fucking pounds.
Apparently,
Why?
it was 72 though.
A thorough inspection of the ship failed to locate any additional contraband. Yeah.
Did they check their asses like Wayne's World cavity surgeon?
Yo, do you know how? Yeah, mad random. Like where? Like how long does this search have to go on for you to find?
And no one was
On
arrested?
a cruise ship? Let me see.
Were they tipped off? Like, what are they even searching for cocaine for to begin with? Just is that a normal Florida thing? There's like
Somebody just ran up on it.
Give
He
a
was looking
cocaine
for the
look.
fucking Triscuits.
It says the seizure is indicative of the excellent collaboration CBP has with our industry partners to detect and blah 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 blah. They're happy that they caught this, but I'm mad that
we didn't
they caught
find
that.
it.
Yeah, I know we should have found that shit.
I see on that
You know,
come
imagine
up.
walking around a cruise ship and finding 69 pounds of coke.
I'm just chilling in
This
my
is
room
true,
with
though.
it until the
Stumbling
cruise is
across.
over.
Cruise ships haven't been doing shit for a while now because of COVID.
They've been trafficking
So
cocaine.
they've been
as well.
trafficking cocaine in cruise ships. But like, hey, we need to make this quick run to make sure that everything is still working. It was
Yeah,
probably
we're just testing out the ships. We're
Test
just
run.
testing them out.
yo.
to Cocaine Island.
But even then, like if like they don't search these these cruise ships, right? Just
Probably
randomly,
why
and
they've
they
been
go from place
being
to
used
place.
for a while.
Yeah, man, that's fucking crazy.
Genius.
That's
was
smart
it,
as
was it
fuck,
a,
though.
Was it a big
Right.
cruise line? Was it like Carnival or one of those? Did it say?
I don't.
Ash has
think
been
so.
trying to get me to go on a cruise. I'm more inclined to do so now. But I always feel like every time you see a cruise story, it's like there was a stomach flu outbreak.
Yeah, fuck
and
cruises. I don't do
everyone on the
cruises.
cruise was hurling, and I'm like, Ash, we're gonna get sick. I really don't want to
doesn't
do
say.
this. She's like,
Yeah.
no, it's so much fun. I was like, no, we're all gonna vomit the whole time. It's gonna be terrible.
Nah, cruise ships. I've never been on a cruise ship, but I'd imagine because I'm not. I just don't like fucking like the ocean
That's
and
what I'm
nothing like
saying.
that. But cruise ships are completely different because there's so much space. You could literally, unless you venture out to the edges, you can literally never even. You'll see the water at a distance because you're.
Nah, it's not even
On
the
a cruise ship.
seasickness. It's just people are dirty and sick, and they spread that
Word.
shit, and everybody gets it. And you see videos of people just like lining the halls, barfing on these cruises, and everyone's fucked, and they got to dock and clean the ship for like 3 days, dude. Johnny, you know what I'm talking about, right? You've seen those
Hell
stories.
yeah, man. Fuck cruises, man. They like fucking toilets be shutting down and shit, and then the whole ship can't fucking take a shit. Like,
And
fuck out of here,
everyone's
man.
barfing.
I'm not trying to. Or just like, I'm worried about
take a
like
ship
fucking
off the
rogue
side.
waves coming out of nowhere.
Ooh, rocking your
Like,
shit.
that's. Yeah, I don't want to ever have to deal with a rogue wave. Like, that's
Yeah.
some shit that is unknown to ever happen, but happens enough times that it causes fucking problems. No, I'm good on
yeah,
that. I'm not
imagine
trying
being on
to.
a
I mean-
lifeboat in the middle of the ocean.
It sounds fun because people on cruises are there to party.
That's true.
That's true, too.
Agreed.
I mean, like
If you're on a cruise ship that you spend most of the time out on the water, it's probably all right, and you're gonna have fun. For me, what I don't really like, and why I really am kind of anti, is like I don't like feeling rushed when I'm on vacation. Like I'm on vacation to
Yeah.
fucking chill, right?
I can
And so
imagine
if you like are on one of these cruises that stops in a whole bunch of places, every time you get off, you only got a certain amount of time to be out in whatever, you know, the port
Island or
is.
wherever you are,
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's Caribbean or if it's in the fucking Mediterranean, whatever. Like if it's Alaska, like
Yeah.
you only got a certain amount of time to be off the ship before you got to get back on the ship. And if you don't make it back on the ship, it's not
That's
like
on
they're gonna
you.
be like, "Hey guys,
gonna
just wait
swing
a little
around."
minute. You know, we still haven't seen Figueroa yet. Yeah, you know, he's gonna be here. He told me he'd make it. Nah, these
they're out.
motherfuckers is taking the fuck off, and you gotta. And I know people that have gotten left behind and had to fucking get a flight to the next spot. So that they don't lose out on the rest of the trip. It's like, yo, fuck that. I'm not
Yeah,
trying to
that's
ever have to deal
wild.
with no shit like that in my life. Not that it's likely. It's just that I just feel that anxiety the whole time. Like, all right, let's make sure we do what we gotta do
See,
and hit all the spots.
You're
and
rushing
get
your
I
back
don't
breath
at
down,
find-
you're
6
slamming
o'clock.
drinks.
I don't find any issues with that, but I know that Johnny is a last minute motherfucker.
Right.
Where
Word. I like
just-
to chill.
He can't play that shit on a cruise. That shit won't fly.
No.
He'll be catching a
You
flight
gotta
to
be
the
organized.
Barbados.
You got to be on time.
yeah, that's me.
And then the drinks cost mad bread. You got to buy a drink package ahead of time. And if you don't at least drink that many drinks
just a
per
pain in the
day,
ass.
Yeah.
then
So many
it's
logistics.
not. Then you're losing out. Like you got to make sure you winning out on the drink package. So you really got to go hard.
And then
I
you're
don't know
too
if it's
drunk to
true.
make it back to port in time. So it's like
Word.
a
Just napping
double-edged sword.
instead.
I don't know if
right.
it's still true, but I heard that at least it used to be where if one person in the cabin buys in the room buys a fucking drink, the drink package, the other person also has to. So you can't even like be like, oh,
Sneak them
I'm a-
drinks. We'll just share a drink
sneaking
package.
drinks and shit.
That's so
Nah,
stupid.
both people have to pay for the
Right.
shit. So now you paying like a G for drinks up front.
Now I'm just dumping them off the side of the ship at that point. I'm going up to the bar like I'm fucking crunk. I'm just getting my money's worth. They're not keeping this shit.
That's another
petty
thing I've
like
heard
that.
too. Like people getting drunk,
Falling
walking,
off that shit.
yeah, walking
Word.
along
Oh, you
the
dunzo.
Yeah.
like on the edge and stuff, and then they
Chopped
catch
up.
that wave. You're not expecting that it could just like shift on you, and then you go overboard, and
You're the king of the
that's it.
world.
And that,
No,
that's a
yeah.
I mean,
story.
if you want to go on a cruise, make sure you hit up the travel sponsor.
yeah, that's true. That's very true. Hit up the travel sponsor. She'll get you right. Off the pages travel
Off the page.
Word.
on Facebook. All right. So, but I want you to fill me in on this one because this one, this article is pretty interesting. So, the caption says, "Drug Ring's favorite new encrypted platform had one flaw: the FBI controlled it."
Oof.
I remember this
Johnny,
conversation.
fill us in on this, please.
So there was basically the FBI, like years ago, I think it's like at least 3 to 4 years ago, built an app that was a messaging app, an encrypted messaging app, kind of like Signal is, heavily used among people that don't want to like be traced because it's encrypted end to end. Even though, iMessage is encrypted end to end, the problem with iMessage is, somebody actually asked me this the other day, trying to do some nefarious shit. The problem with iMessage is that iCloud is not encrypted, right? So you could issue a fucking warrant to Apple, and Apple can give them access to your iCloud account. And if you have messages in the cloud, then they have access to all your messages. Or they can intercept messages moving forward if they like download it to another device. Assuming again that they have a warrant. But an app like Signal, or I guess even WhatsApp has encryption now. Like you have to have access to the account, and Signal specifically, and I think there's one with it, Telegram maybe. They have
sounds familiar.
encryption as well. But anyways, the idea is that the FBI created one that was only available like on the dark web, right? It was only circled amongst like serious criminals. Like they
the
caught
who's
some
who.
fucking high-end cartel motherfuckers off of this shit. And they built the shit and circulated it amongst these people saying that, yo, this is a legit secure app. It was, and they had like the people working for them that built it were like basically hacker dudes that they caught and flipped, right? So they already got cred, and then they put it out there, and for years it works.
For years.
So people are using it, and they're like, yo, nobody can trace this. It's like kind of like Tor. I don't know if you know about Tor networks, but
Onion browser.
they kind of like multiple relays. It's basically what the dark web is. It's multiple relays of different servers, so that you can't really trace where the original signal is coming from and shit. So this app was like very high end, mad legit. And so mad people, that's the shit really is the fuckery, is that people used it for like 3 years or something like that,
that's
and
so
nobody ever got caught. So it built legitimacy.
Yeah.
And then like one day they just pulled the trigger and just started boom, boom, boom. And they caught like some 200 people or some shit. And there's more people that they're bringing in, but like some fucking high end, not just drug traffickers, but also like
Child porn
human
and
traffickers and shit. Yeah, and
all
child
kinds of
pornographers
dark
and
web
whole
shit.
bunch of shit. I think the app was called Anon, where it was like lowercase a, capital N, 0 N or something like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like
But
some
it was,
cop shit. So they would name their shit like, yo, this is the Leet Speak encrypted app, guys. Trust this. Fuck out of here.
Oh man. That's
But yeah, that was a total got him.
fuck.
Right.
That shit would suck, dude.
Word. Word.
If you guys ran a cartel, let's say you were on some like El Chapo shit, how would you want your cartel to communicate with each other? Would you be like old school, face to face,
Smoke signals.
fucking carrier pigeons, clapping pigeons in the hood, like in fucking Okay.
Pagers.
I mean, if I'm
Miguel,
El Chapo money, or Noriega money, or fucking any of these, like these dudes are fucking billionaires, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm
they can build
just
tunnels.
exactly. I mean, I'm hiring fucking teams to do the. You could still have a smartphone app, but it runs on my own network.
So
Like,
you're
it
gonna be
doesn't
the
touch
man.
any- yeah,
Hey,
build the
somebody.
whole. I got my
Okay.
own data centers.
Uh-huh.
Like fuck out of here. I'm not using Amazon and shit. Like that's how I would do it. Like
Okay.
Yeah, but you have to you have to think about these old school ass like people that are
Yeah.
making
More
that
than-
much money
you
off of
said
that.
if
They're not
I
really
was-
thinking about that shit.
you said, if I was
Yeah, if
I
you
did,
were,
I
yeah,
did.
pay somebody.
Noriega money, that's how I'm going.
If you were Pablo Chacon,
Pay somebody
There
to
we go.
create this app and then shoot them.
then kill him. Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
You're gonna update it yourself though. Make this with 20
network
future
crashes.
updates.
No apps come without bugs.
That's the problem, man. Is you never know. Like when you start involving people in this shit, you never know who's who or.
Everyone's got to get clapped.
It's just too hard to do face to face when you're in a big cartel
Yeah,
enterprise like
for
that.
sure.
Yeah. Yep.
It becomes difficult. Your
Mm-hmm.
decision, not every decision can be made face to face when you're like countries away.
Tell us more, Johnny. Tell us how you run your enterprise.
Well, is this Vlad?
It's all on Zoom.
It's a WebEx. I'd run my empire through WebEx. That's what I would do. Nobody gives a fuck about a random WebEx. There's a billion of those going on right now. No one's going to tap into mine.
I still use AOL Messenger. No one.
There you go.
On all old school technology, still running off of a computer from 1997.
Set your away
I'm
message.
still using my T-Mobile Sidekick.
You need crack? Call this number.
Yeah, off my T-Mobile Sidekick. Oh man, I still chirp on my Nextel.
I miss that.
I remember when they said that was encrypted.
Bruh, that was the most annoying shit
Unless you were
ever.
standing next to
I hated
somebody, then it
Nextel.
wasn't encrypted. You just hear their whole shit.
I hated
Right.
Nextel.
Encrypted my ass.
That was the stupidest thing. Yo, everyone used to use that
No,
shit.
that was dope though.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's dope for
Back then
walkie-talkie,
it was
but
dope.
I have to. It goes right back to the idiots that are fucking having
Yeah.
their whole conversation on
Have
fucking
a whole
speaker.
convo.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear your shit.
Yeah, that
I don't
shit's
give a
annoying.
fuck
you
about
could
that.
you could put the walkie in the earpiece, right? Too. It didn't
Nobody
have to be
did,
on
though.
speed. No, nobody
No,
did, but
no
you
one did.
could.
Yeah, you could. I was telling them before because that's one of my pet peeves, and it used to happen all the time at the stand. There was one particular individual every lunch break. He's just sitting there like either on FaceTime or on speaker having his conversation, and that used to annoy them. Oh my God,
Shut the
bro.
fuck up.
Word. I'm like, yo, I get on my lunch break to not listen to anyone say anything. I don't want to hear you. I don't want to see your head moving like you're having this happy-go-lucky conversation at all.
I don't
Like-
want to see you having fun on my lunch, goddammit.
Word. All of us are miserable. You need to follow suit.
That's what you get for going to the break room. That's what happens in the break room.
That's true.
I go hide under
Gotta
my
eat
car.
though.
Ain't no one finding me there.
Yeah, that's true. I used to just I'd much rather walk around the mall. I would go walk the mall
Yeah.
outside. I would much rather do that than to just sit there. If not, I'm like watching a TV show. If you actually caught me there, because we used to Mandalorian was the shit on my lunch breaks. I used to watch that shit. I used to watch that shit on my lunch breaks.
Yeah, they need to catch up on that. They need to
Yeah.
see what happens.
Yeah, we all need to see what happens.
Legos are done.
Damn,
All
are
right,
you
guys.
done?
He is, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
been
he
done.
finished it.
Banged it
While
out real
ago.
quick.
It looks
You were
nice.
the chosen one.
It looks nice.
I'll hold it up for you guys.
There you
Obi-Wan's
go.
got the high ground.
He does have a
Oh,
high ground.
shit.
Which it's funny because
Nice.
the way you build it, it's meant to have Anakin on the high ground, and that just doesn't make sense to me.
No, yeah, it does
I
not.
I refuse to do that. What type
Yeah,
of shit
that-
is this? We're gonna have
That
Anakin
type
up
of
there.
shit is the-
No, we're not gonna have Anakin on the high ground. Fuck out of here.
Here we'll have him 69 for you.
I was going to say, I didn't want to say anything, but thank you. This is Pride Month, too, so we're on it. We're on it.
The lightsabers are getting in the way. Hold on.
They always do. They always
Oh,
do.
those are
Right?
additionals. Let me readjust those.
Oh man,
There we go. We need an IC.
the
let them do their
lightsabers
thing for a
are
little
getting
bit.
in the way. Couldn't make that shit up if you tried. All right, man. So you guys want to get into some Hollywood?
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Yo, so they're doing a live action TED series on the cock.
I thought Ted was live action.
On the cock?
On the cock.
On the cock.
TED is live action. However, the series is confirmed to be live action as well, Dave.
But why do you have to confirm that? It was
Because it could
already live
easily be a cartoon.
I guess it could, but it wasn't.
That's what it says. I'm reading the actual fucking. You want to talk to the editor?
You could.
What is it? What is it gonna
Screen
stream
rant?
on?
It's gonna.
On the peacock.
Yeah, on,
Peacock.
on the
That's
cock.
the
yeah.
cock.
Oh yeah.
Streaming on the cock.
Oh man, but they're coming out with a series. I'll be down for that. Speaking of that, tomorrow too, we get
I don't know. Really, though? Like,
Ted, I fucked with Ted. The
I
second
fucked
one,
with Ted, dude.
the second one was
was
alright.
kinda like-
They were all
It
there.
got tired.
It had a
all
few good ones, but
Giovanni
I had a
Ribisi
couple,
doing
but
that
it was just
dance
like-
with the juice box. Yeah, that's played out.
Seth MacFarlane is definitely still attached. So
He has to be.
Yeah, he has
There's
to
no
be.
Ted without.
I thought Seth MacFarlane got canceled. Didn't he get canceled?
I'm sure
for
he
something?
did, but you know
He
how
should have been
cancel culture
canceled a
happens.
billion times.
You know how cancel culture happens.
He does
man.
like Chrissy
It's only until
Teigen.
they
He
forget.
comes back, he apologizes, and then it's all good.
He's
But
white.
Ted, I fuck with it.
Right.
It's white
Fuck with
privilege.
Ted.
White privilege for them to cancel and just come right back. That's a good point though.
I mean, Family Guy got canceled and it came back literally.
It came back. Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, exactly.
Who else? What was
Exactly.
that? Chris D'Elia. Mm-hmm. Did Bill
I mean,
Cosby
he's not.
come back?
I don't think Delia's back. He just does.
Yeah, I don't think
weird
Delia's
videos.
coming back.
I
He
wouldn't- I
did
wouldn't
come
say that.
back.
I mean, he's
but
trying.
then he immediately got re-canceled.
Yeah, they're like, yeah,
He's
no,
not
dude,
in
you're
jail.
still canceled, bro.
He's not in jail
Nah.
for doing some wild shit.
You might as well be.
And what's his name too? Louis C.K. He came back. He was
He's
doing
still
his
semi. I mean, he's not really.
He
Like,
was
he's
still
not tours. He's
he
not
was-
dropping new shit. Like
he's
he's,
just-
doing.
yeah.
starting.
He's
He's
doing
just
scared
touring.
pop-ups in little clubs in New York City, trying to test the waters. Still, like, is it okay? Am I still okay? Yeah,
Guaranteed-
you're still canceled. Bro.
Guaranteed he's coming back because when that
I hope
started,
so. I want him to come back.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
he's
I
coming
fucking
back.
love Louis C.K.
I got no beef with Louis C.K. Like,
Yeah.
he did
He
some
asked him.
dirty shit, but I don't think he did some illegal
Freaky.
shit.
I mean, he jerked
Yeah, it
off
was
on
more
women,
just-
but he asked them first, so respectfully.
Consensual.
He didn't do it on him. He just did it
Which
in
is the
front
most
of him.
important
Yeah,
thing.
that's true.
Right.
He
He's
did
not
it in
just-
front of him. He said, "Hey, would you mind me jerking off in front of you?" And they said,
And
no, I don't
they
mind
said,
at all.
I
And so he went about his
guess.
business. So
And so he did it.
I don't know. Like it
I mean,
is
that's
some
freaky
creepy shit.
Like,
I would
you
never
need
do
some,
that shit
like,
in my
mental
life.
therapy.
It's
However,
freaky.
people do some weird ass shit.
People are into some weird ass shit.
But I don't know.
I don't
Bill
know.
Cosby ain't come back.
Nah, he ain't coming back. He's
R.
done.
R. Kelly ain't come back.
Nah,
Hey man, white privilege.
he's fighting for his life out here, man. No.
What black man? What black man got canceled and came back?
I'm sure there's one.
I'm sure there's one. Yeah,
I'm gonna think by the
course.
end of the episode, I'll just randomly blurt out a black name, and you'll know.
Kevin Hart didn't really get canceled though, right?
Ooh, he kind of did a little bit.
I don't think
He was gonna
They
host
tried.
what? The
They
Emmys?
tried
the
to
Emmys?
cancel him.
The
He's going to host the
Grammys?
Oscars.
Oscars. That was a full-on Oscar
No, but
host.
he decided not to do it.
Because he was being canceled. He was in the process of
yeah.
being canceled. He
they
canceled
were
himself
threatened.
before he could be fully canceled.
They were
Basically,
giving him
yeah.
mad shit about it, so he decided, like, you know what? I'm just gonna step down. But he stuck his ground.
Right.
Yeah.
Sort of.
So
He's come back.
He has come back. No, he's definitely come back.
his movies, his stand up, nothing ever took a hit. It was an attempt
right.
at
That's true.
canceling him. So he doesn't count because
So he was a black man
never
that was
actually canceled.
impervious
Because
to
he canceled
canceling.
himself first.
White people still be getting canceled, then they have to come back. He
Bro,
didn't
are
even
you-
get canceled.
Are you really? You following suit on this? I'm backing my white brethren. Did I just
No,
hear a white?
I'm black. I'm backing Kevin Hart, son.
Did I
Louis
just hear him say
C.K.
white
Louis
power?
C.K. is still canceled. Chris D'Elia still canceled.
It just spilled out.
Yeah, this is what he talks about when he's at home.
Hit the drop.
Which one? Which one is it?
You know which one it is.
Oh, yeah. Where is it?
Puerto Ricans are just tall Mexicans.
This fucker.
That's right.
Oh man, so no, but this one is actually pretty funny. The whole Harley Quinn thing.
Finally.
Oh man, so have you seen this show, the Harley Quinn?
No.
On HBO. It's actually pretty good. I started it yesterday.
Animated series.
It's an animated series, but it's full on like
Raunch, bro.
yeah, they're cursing all kind, like it's funny as fuck. It's actually
rated
really
R.
fucking funny. It's
actually
rated
good.
R.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's rated R. And
Actually, you
so-
could call it NC-17.
That's true. So right now, what happened was, and I'll read the caption here. It says Harley Quinn team reveals that DC asked for Batman and Catwoman sex scene to be removed. So they removed a sex scene where essentially Batman was eating out Catwoman, but they they
I need
deleted
to
the
see
scene.
this. I haven't gotten that far yet. I want to see
Word,
this.
but they
How the
removed it now,
context
so you
is.
gotta find it on. You gotta find it somewhere, I guess.
Damn.
Boo.
See, and that's why Marvel's better.
But they aired it.
That's true. I mean, we haven't
Iron
seen
Man
anything
eats
like that.
all
with-
the pussy he wants.
That's true.
Nobody says shit.
Actually,
who's going to?
actually,
Pepper Potts.
we Deadpool in the first movie got pegged.
He did.
So
He
that's
literally got banged.
oh man. But
So
yeah,
it
so
aired
now
at
the
some
internet
point?
is.
And
I
then
don't
they
know if
removed it, or
I
they
honestly
removed it
don't know.
before airing.
I feel like they were going over the script and they caught it and were like, "Yeah, let's not do this." I don't watch it. I didn't read the articles, but I knew what was going on. That's what the vibe I got from all the article titles that I saw.
Yeah, but I started watching it yesterday because you recommended it. I was trying to figure out something to watch. You were like, "Yo, Harley Quinn, this shit is hilarious," and
right,
I'm
that's
not gonna
right,
lie,
you
it is. This shit is
It's
pretty
fucking
fucking funny. Yo.
hilarious.
Is it better than Invincible?
It's the different vibe.
It's so different. Yeah, it's so different. Because Invincible is dope because it has like subtle humor with like some crazy ass action and like just and a lot of gore. This has it similar, but the first thing is it's funny.
yeah,
like,
it's comedy first
Comedy first.
with violence and action second.
Yeah. A lot of assholes.
So
fuck.
it doesn't take itself seriously like
No.
Invincible does.
No.
I still haven't seen Invincible. Yet.
Oh, bro.
Yo, that's so
It's on
fucking
Amazon,
good.
right?
It is.
Can't afford that shit.
I'll
Right
make
here,
you. I'll
look,
make you an
it's my
account
guy right
that
here.
you can log into.
I got him right here.
I got you.
I had to get a little.
I saw all the
12 of
memes.
So good. So good. It's so good. Bro,
So good.
you don't have access to Plex servers?
I mean,
Is that on the
probably,
Plex,
but
Johnny?
here's the thing. I'm an elitist piece of shit. If that shit ain't like the best quality that exists, I don't want to watch it.
Right, but in order to get the best quality that exists, you have to pay for it.
Like
Plex quality is good, right? There's shit on there that's just.
It depends on the Plex server you subscribe to. Some people just fill their shit up with shit.
Let's say
Yeah,
hypothetically
exactly.
we
It's
knew
just-
a good Plex with solid content on it. Would that be a good Plex, Johnny?
In theory.
Maybe, in theory.
That might be a dope one. We might see if we can get you a link for that.
As far as animated series goes, I'm watching the new Castlevania, the newest season.
Oh, it's
Oh.
definitely
Watch
better than that.
That one goes hard.
It's definitely better than that. I've never seen that show, but I know that it's definitely better than that.
Yo, you might be sleeping on Castlevania.
There's no conversation stuff. It's like, nah, that's trash, but you should check this out, though. It's fire. It's definitely better than
I heard
watching.
Castlevania's good. I heard Castlevania's good.
I've heard good
I
things,
don't
but
like-
I feel like I've seen the trailer for it, and I was just like, I mean, I'm just not huge into anime, so.
Yeah, I'm not into animation myself, so that's why when I started watching Invincible and
You were
and it
shook. You were like,
actually
"Damn,
made
this
me
is
want to
fire."
watch it every week. I was like, yeah, this show is is fucking fire.
This is what it's like
'Cause
when
even,
normal
like-
people watch Bob's Burgers.
Even like Rebels, like I started watching Rebels and I enjoy it. It's good, but it still isn't at the point where
You're
like
fiending
every
it.
Friday I'm like, oh shit,
Right.
it's Friday. You know,
Right.
I would literally wait until
Oh, you mean
midweek.
Bad
Not Rebels,
Batch?
yeah, Bad Batch.
Bad Batch, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I would be like I saw it yesterday and I was like, oh wait, that's right. Friday already came and went.
There's
Let me watch
another
Bad
one.
Batch, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so it's not like that, whereas
I'm
Invincible
so behind on Bad Batch.
Invincible, I
never
was
even started.
day of. It was right in the like. I think it was airing the same day as Falcon Winter Soldier or some shit at the time. Yeah.
Wednesdays?
So
Was it
would
Wednesday?
no,
No,
it was
it's Fridays.
So it would drop the same day, and I'm like, okay, I need to watch Invincible like early in the morning
Yeah.
because I can't wait for season 2.
Yeah. That was dope.
That shit
Can't
was
fucking
sick.
wait for that. So yeah, I highly recommend it.
I gotta find someone's Amazon account.
I got you.
It's true. Oh, look at that.
There, I did it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Done.
That easy. That easy. Amazon has a few things. They have a few good shows.
Did you
Yeah.
watch The Boys? You watched The Boys, right? You never watched The
No.
Boys.
Oh,
my
gotta give them your
goodness.
You don't
Another
even have it. There's
Amazon
no
one, right?
appreciation
Yeah.
for Invincible. Like, we got into it because we were like, oh, it's kind of like The Boys, but animated. And you have no, you're just like, meh. So you should maybe, it'd be weird to watch Invincible before The Boys. And I don't know.
I don't know. It's
Are
all
they
the same.
connected?
No,
It's
not
not
at all.
connected, no,
Not
no,
at
no.
all. But they have
But
a
it's the
similar
same-
vibe.
Same vibe, yeah. Because the premise for The Boys is if superheroes were like the celebrities, like the superheroes exist,
be selfish.
they are the celebrities of the world. So they're selfish. They're ran by a corporation. They determine where they go, but you know, and they sanction who gets saved. Oh, there's a ship going down in the middle of the Atlantic. Who like we want you to go over there and
whose
save them so
territory
that
is
we
this?
can film it because you need the press run.
Right.
You know, shit like that. So the second you start watching this show, it's like, whoa, like these are average people. If they had powers, you know, these average people would be assholes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that's exactly what it is. I love it. The Boys.
I
can't wait
think
for
I saw
season
the
3.
first episode of The
Okay.
Boys.
I want
I
to say you
remember
probably
liking
did.
it.
Oh, I think I
The first 5
may have-
minutes sold
I may have
me on
started
the whole
playing
show.
it for you one time, and I propped it up for you because you
Word.
said the same shit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, It's so good. And Invincible follows suit. It's same type shit. Superheroes, they're all like organized and in groups.
Humanized.
Yeah, very humanized. It's a good show. Good show. But yeah, Batman eats out Catwoman.
Batman, they're like, nah. What was the reasoning was DC said that that's
DC
not,
told them
that's
they
not
needed
what a
it,
hero
yeah.
does.
Batman doesn't get pussy.
That's not what a hero
Yeah.
does. A hero does not give oral sex to somebody
Heroes
else.
don't do that.
Right, heroes don't do that.
abstinent till marriage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Too bad for Batman.
Too bad for Catwoman.
Too bad for Catwoman. Yeah, she was the one getting service.
Uh-huh.
It actually put it stepped up the what's it called? It stepped it up for the other superheroes. These dudes ain't out here eating pussy.
Right.
Batman
Not
is.
Aquaman.
No.
Not Martian Manhunter.
Yeah, that's true.
Martian, nope. Nope.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something and we couldn't hear you.
Nah. He was thinking about going down on Captain Marvel. No, that was me. I was thinking that. I'm sorry.
On Brie Larson.
No, Captain Marvel.
You can't be saying that. Can't be saying that, man.
I can.
You like Brie
And I
Larson?
will. I do. You don't
think
like
she's
Brie
hot?
Larson? We don't think Brie Larson's hot? What?
I think she's cute.
Yeah, she could
Damn
definitely get it.
She's
Yeah, she can get it.
for
I wouldn't.
sure.
I wouldn't go out on a limb and be
I
like,
don't know
"Yo,
about the
she's
short hair.
hot."
I'm not feeling the short hair so much.
I'm
but
with
like
that.
in Captain Marvel before the short hair, she's slamming, dude. What else?
Honestly,
I
the
just saw her
powers
in-
would make up for the short hair.
and Kong too. I just watched her in Kong. She's so good.
She was
So
good in
sexy.
it. I remember her from. Oh, we talked about that. United States of Terror. That's where I remember her from.
Yeah.
She was the teenage daughter.
The daughter. She was the
Yep.
oldest daughter.
Yep. And but no, I mean she's cute. I don't think of her like Scarlett Johansson. I'm like, yo, she's fire.
Nah, I mean,
Black
yeah,
Widow
that's
could
ScarJo,
definitely-
dude.
Yeah, come on.
Nah.
I know.
Are
I'm
you
just
saying we're only allowed to consider ScarJo hot? And anything that's not ScarJo level is
No,
like,
it was just
whatever.
It was just the way that he said. He was like, "What? Yeah, yeah. Oh my God, you don't
I mean,
find
it's
Brie
not,
Larson
it's not
hot?"
a question, dude. What
yeah.
is that? You got to think about it. Like, yeah, I guess she's all
Right,
right.
right.
What the
Yeah,
fuck is
she's
going
cute.
on?
She's cute.
Fuck, dude. Make me feel weird because I want to beg Brie Larson, dude.
Also have a weird crush on.
The gayest shit. I've said a lot of gay shit on this show. That's not one
That's
of the
the
things.
gayest one. That ain't the.
That's the gayest one. Brie Larson, man.
I have a weird
Come on,
crush
man.
on Ray Palpatine.
Yeah. What's her
Not
name?
Daisy Ridley.
Not Daisy Ridley.
Specifically Ray Palpatine.
That's fair. I get that.
Okay,
I get
you.
that.
I don't know. I saw Daisy Ridley on in that one movie. What's the one with Tom Holland that got all the bad
The
reviews?
cherry?
Oh, the cherry.
No.
one?
Oh,
I
no,
thought it was
the other
cherry
one on Netflix.
Yep. No, not.
The Andrew Garfield one?
It was
Is there
a
an
theater
Andrew
one.
Garfield?
Oh, chasing
Nope,
Amy.
that's already wrong.
chaos.
Chaos Theory or something like
Chaos
that.
Theory. I feel like that's a
It's
different
not
movie.
chaos theory.
That's like from the 90s.
Chaos Walking.
Chaos.
Isn't
Walking.
that-
Chaos walking.
Chaos Walking. She looked good in that. She definitely looked good in that. And that movie wasn't that bad to me.
I didn't see it.
You said that, right? You said it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
It wasn't like the best movie I've ever seen in my life. However, it wasn't
didn't
as
deserve
bad.
all the hate.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as the hate that it got for sure. And it had some good
She
actors.
looked
in it.
like Billie Eilish.
Right. She's coming
does a
into
little
it
bit,
now.
Daisy
that
Ridley,
blonde
Tom Holland.
Them titties.
She's 18, right?
Let me see. Kurt Sutter was in it.
Kurt Sutter.
Yeah,
From
Matt
MTV.
Mikkelsen. No, Kurt Sutter was.
Oh,
the
I'm thinking
creator.
of Kurt Loader.
Kurt Sutter is the creator of Sons of Anarchy.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He played who?
Yeah.
Who did he play?
Otto.
in that?
He was
He
Otto,
played
yeah.
Otto. That's right. Mads Mikkelsen, Nick Jonas.
Nice. Mads Mikkelsen. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I love me some Mads.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad cast. I mean, the premise is kind of weird and futuristic, like out of otherworldly type of situation where we traveled to another planet. That
That sounds like Jupiter Ascending. The
well,
movie
no. Jupiter Ascending was like really outlandish. In Chaos Walking, the biggest thing is that he grew up in a small town. There were no women. His mother died a long time ago. That was the last woman that he knew, and you can hear the men's thoughts on this planet that they're on.
I have seen that. I haven't seen the show, but I've seen the trailers for that.
You're not thinking of What Women Want, are you, with Mel Gibson?
And then
That sounds similar.
no, well, you can hear everybody can hear each other's thoughts, so they're thinking like like hide your thoughts. Like
that's not
some,
good.
and some people are, the older people, they train themselves on how to hide their thoughts and shit. And Daisy Ridley comes from crash landing from a spaceship, lands here, is like, what the fuck is going on? And then gives a story. Women. This
She's
doesn't
the only
happen to women
in like a town of men or some shit.
Well, no, she crash lands, and then the whole thing is because she can't, it's someone crash landed on there, and they're trying to help her, but because everyone else wants to kill her, so he's helping her. But we discover that women, the whole reason why there's not many women is because women. The reason why we can hear our thoughts, like men's thoughts, you can only hear men's thoughts. You don't know what women think. So they became a threat.
Do they know what we think?
Yeah, you can
shit.
see it. Like
That's
it's
not good.
like you can actually see like an aura around you, and sometimes there are images if you're thinking a visual thought. So it's, it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
So it's an
wild.
interesting concept. It's an interesting concept, and it was more of a drama
Give it a shot.
than anything else. But it wasn't the horrible movie that they made it out to be. I like giving those type of movies, the ones that get all the bad
The
critic
ones where the
reviews.
bar is set low and you go in thinking, oh, this is going to be
Yeah.
the worst piece of shit I've ever seen. And then you're like, oh, it wasn't. So then it seems good.
Right. And,
By
and,
comparison.
and there are those
No
movies
Geely.
and there are those movies that you hear all of that and
Yeah.
you watch it 5 minutes in and you go, yeah, fuck.
This is
Like, this is
garbage.
horrible.
This is garbage. I'm going to watch Geely at some point. I'm going to do it just to see what it's like.
Oh man, do it for Gutsy Media.
Do it for the, oh, that's right.
That way you could discuss.
Gutsy Media. I don't
then-
know. I don't know if Bob would be about that, dude.
Well,
You'd have
no,
to
'cause
watch-
that's the-
if he
that's the
didn't
whole-
like if he didn't like fucking
No, but that's the whole purpose, right? Well, that's
Talking
the
about
whole.
movies.
It's not about
Yeah.
whether you like the movie. It could be a horrible movie that most people don't like, and then you guys discuss it. It could be whatever movie. So it could be a shitty movie, and you guys discuss how horrible it is.
shittier than that thing you do.
Like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yo, Super Mario. That
Oh,
was a
that'd
pretty
be
bad
wild,
movie, but
yeah.
I loved it as a kid.
Yeah, I remember
I
being a
kinda
kid
would-
and loving it.
Are we gonna watch it with the new
I think it
footage?
gives me an excuse to watch a movie that I thought that
Wouldn't
I loved
normally
as
watch.
a kid, but now I think I won't like as an adult, and maybe I still end up liking it.
Like Harry and the
Mortal
Hendersons.
Kombat 2 or something.
Harry and the Hendersons,
I actually seen Harry and the Hendersons not that long ago.
Harry and the Hendersons
so
is
good.
fire, dude. I'm not
Yeah.
even gonna lie.
John
Fun fact.
Lithgow, come on.
It was actually funny, and I did, of course, a drinking game.
yeah.
The first time I saw The Warriors, I immediately watched Mortal Kombat 2 after it. I got tripped up because Raiden
Interesting.
Yeah.
is one of the Warriors.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
I don't know why I watched those two movies in that order.
But it worked
It
out.
happened how work out that way.
Wait, which Raiden is that? Is that the Dexter's dad, Raiden?
Dexter's dad,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And the second one.
Yeah, it's a different Raiden from Mortal Kombat 1.
Yeah.
Speaking
Because
of
the
which-
first one is Highlander and the second one is Dexter's dad.
You guys saw the
Christopher
newest one?
something. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
You weren't a fan?
No. Oh, we were feeling it. We were about
Yeah.
it.
Not that much.
I-
What
was a
didn't
little
you
hurt.
like? Why?
So I play a lot of Mortal Kombat.
You do. I know this.
I was a little bothered that they didn't even have the fucking tournament.
That's what I said. That was my gripe.
Like-
they didn't even have the tournament. Yeah.
Because
supposed to be
they
part
already,
two,
they already
right?
came out and said,
That's
well,
good.
there's three. And all of them, and it's leading up to the tournament.
Yeah. They're like, oh,
And,
this
like,
tournament is gonna happen, and it
Sonya and Kano were traveling together. It was a weird thing, and Jax's little arms were just
Yeah, it was kind of weird that they have to like go through like a trauma. It's like a traumatizing event or something
Yeah,
like
they
that
had
in
to-
order to release their power, and his just happened to be that he got the reinforced arms.
right. It was
Yeah.
like, all right,
Yeah.
well, you got mechanical
out
arms
there.
out
Right.
out of nowhere.
Right.
Like,
So I get that stuff, but at the same time, I chop it up to like, yo, this is a Mortal Kombat movie. Like, what am I expecting from this?
But still, the calculations guy is fucking Shang Tsung. Fuck that dude.
I couldn't get past.
I could not.
The
I couldn't do
original
it.
Shang Tsung from the first
It
movie
should have
is
been
the
him.
only
It should have been
Shang
him.
Tsung.
It's the only dude
He's
I
old
needed
as
from
fuck,
the first.
bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
He can't be it.
and like,
No, he could. He could do it.
my
I bet he
standards
looks
were
the same.
set. You guys remember the episodic Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Where it was just like every episode was a different fighter. Like those were real good. I was expecting.
Oh,
it to
you're
be
talking about the
that good.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I was
That-
expecting it to be that good.
It didn't live up to the YouTube
Yeah.
quality.
No, because did you not? Did you not? It was released by it was what's it pronounced? Machinima
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah,
and
Oh yeah.
and those
there was a whole
were
series
dope.
of that. Oh,
Yeah,
I
there was
think
like-
I
yeah, it
only
was
saw
like-
the one.
It was like 8. It was like 8 of them, and every episode was a different
different
character. It had Michael Jai White. Like it had some people in it. You know.
There was
And it was
also
fire.
the-
That was
those
fire, I
that
admit.
company, they made videos of like Wolverine versus Batman. And, like they did all kinds of crazy fights that were like live action, dude. That were
It was because
super badass.
It was
dude.
because the Mortal Kombat story though had gained so much traction.
Oh, those are
Then
so
they started doing like now you could search like Wolverine versus the White Ranger.
the
I
Hulk
forgot.
and shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
like I
weird shit
forgot.
like
It was
that.
always like a
Yep.
weird ass matchup that you could look up those matchups. Those
Yeah.
are fire though.
That's dope.
Those are fire. I'm not gonna lie. Because they would have some really good fucking matchups.
It's like the History Channel or Discovery, one of those. They would do like a samurai warrior versus a Spartan soldier.
I
And,
remember
like,
that
they
show
would have
too,
like
yeah.
badass fights, dude. And then there was one with animals where it was like a T-Rex versus a fucking fucking anaconda or some shit. Like they would just do wild animal fights, dude. And, like it got out of control.
That
at one
reminds me,
point.
on the 360, I had a game that was like a History Channel game
What?
where it was literally like a fighting game, but you pick like historical
I'm gonna
warriors.
be
Like, I'm gonna
Genghis Khan.
Exactly, Genghis Khan versus a samurai.
That's dope.
That would
Genghis
be
Khan versus Napoleon.
You used to be
Napoleon
able to
was a
play
little bitch.
online with people. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
That sounds dope, dude. What
does sound
was that game? That sounds fire.
But to get back to that, I wish they would have done that. I really wish that they would have gone back to do that version of Mortal Kombat that was like rated R, gritty ass story, actually paid attention to a good storyline.
Yeah,
But that was the problem, is that they thought they were doing fan service.
they should have just kept true to the actual story of Mortal Kombat. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Instead of creating
Does-
this new character.
That's just how I feel coming in as a fan. Like,
right.
I already know the story of Mortal Kombat, so like I understand it's not gonna go exactly how it goes because it's a movie, but it went
But
totally
to not have
askew.
the tournament at all, like that's what Mortal Kombat is.
Yeah.
It's a tournament, dog.
Yeah.
Like to make Sub-Zero straight up a bad guy,
Right.
subordinate to Shang Tsung.
Yeah. He was
Uh-oh.
always
Like whose man's?
Whose man's? Damn, did we just lose a camera? We definitely did. What was I gonna say? So that's how I feel about Metal Gear Solid. I don't know.
Fantastic game.
Prince loves Metal Gear
Fantastic game. However, I don't know how I'm going to feel about Metal Gear Solid when because they're making a movie
Yeah.
starring Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac, yes.
Who's
So-
that guy
That's
again?
right.
Oscar Isaac is
What's his face in Star Wars? The pilot there.
Oscar Isaac, Ex
Poe Dameron?
Machina.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Poe
Oh, I don't know
Dameron.
how. See, David Hayter is the only person suited to play Solid Snake.
Does he voice him? Is
Yeah.
that the-
Yep.
And he's also the mocap. Like he's who Solid Snake is rendered after.
But if you think about like Sam Fisher in Splinter Cell, his voice is Michael Ironside. Michael Ironside would not make a good Sam Fisher. He's an old ass motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
this
Solid
dude
Snake
David Hayter
was
looks
rendered
fucking.
after David Hayter.
I don't know. I would have to see this dude.
Like-
He's got to have a Solid Snake look about him.
Okay, I'm gonna look up a picture of David Hayter.
I'm looking at him.
Oh, okay. Johnny's got him up. What
I'm
you
not
thinking, Johnny?
getting.
Not getting the
I'm
Solid
not getting
Snake
the
vibe.
vibes. Like I'd rather see. I'm actually looking at another photo of him standing next to a dude from The Boys, the Irish dude from The Boys.
Carl Urban.
Here's
Yeah,
a picture of David
and
Hayter in a
I
bandana.
think he looks better.
I think Carl Urban's Australian.
That's,
You're right, Australian.
Okay. Yeah, no, I could see that. I could see that.
a surveillance
A little
camera?
bit, like a little bit of work, but like
See,
Oscar Isaac with a
Oh,
beard,
he
though,
looks
too.
like
yeah,
fucking
the
Ricky
bearded
Gervais.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac
He
has
looks
the
like
look
Ricky
for Solid
Gervais in a
Snake.
bandana.
Okay.
Oscar Isaac has the look for Solid Snake. What he doesn't have is the voice. Because Solid
Agreed.
Snake has a very distinctive voice that I would even be okay with Oscar Isaac playing him, and then have what's his name?
David Hayter
David
do the
Hayter
voice.
do the
Voice him.
voice.
Do the voiceover.
Just voice over, be all dubbed.
Yep.
That'd be weird.
Yeah, it would be weird.
Yep. That would be weird.
It'd be like Tig
need to stop
Notaro
liquid.
all over again. I would know the whole time, and I would be livid.
Yo, but what if he does it? I mean, Oscar Isaac is a talented motherfucking actor.
He is a
What if he
talented
pulls off the voice?
He will. I feel like he will.
I
I have faith.
I'm
in
hopeful.
Oscar
I'm
Isaac.
hopeful. I just one with video game adaptations to movies, there hasn't been a whole lot of success.
I'm very excited for the Last of Us show.
Yeah,
That I'm
HBO.
excited for.
that has a shot.
Yeah, with
But I've never played the game.
the
Pedro
game is-
Pascal.
I know. I keep hearing, but I don't. I
He's
don't
not
own
a
a system.
He's not a system guy.
Yeah,
No.
come over and use a PS5, bro.
Yeah, you want to let me borrow it?
Take
can't
the
borrow it,
whole
but you
shit.
can- you
You want to let me borrow the
Come over
PS4
and
so I
get a
can play the
little
first
taste.
one?
Get a little.
Oh, you can
taste
borrow
of-
my PS4, yeah. That shit sits on the shelf
Hell
ever
yeah.
since
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
the
Do you have
5.
the
Yeah.
first game? Because I'd be down for that.
I got the first.
first
game.
game's
I have
free.
the first game.
Oh, look at that. See?
Yeah,
Even
first
better.
game is
There you
free.
go.
Even better.
I'd be down for that.
Nah, seriously,
Done.
if you want to borrow,
Done.
it's all yours because that shit just sits
Just
there.
It just sits there.
Collect
That's why I
dust.
said I was like, yeah. I'm sure it just sits there. You are not playing anything.
Low key, forgot I had a PS4 until you mentioned it.
Sell that shit.
A 4? What? Oh yeah, I did have that for 7
Right?
or 8 years.
Offset that PS5 cost.
Oh man.
Oh, bitch. Yo, Rick and Morty starts, I think this upcoming
Sunday,
Sunday.
Monday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sunday, yep. 11, they moved it up an hour, too, because people were like, nah, midnight? That's wild.
Yo, pre-COVID, I used to go to the arcade every time. So, Rick and Morty.
Just
aired.
they would play live?
Yeah, because they would play it live right after Game of Thrones.
That's dope.
Nice.
Like you sit at the bar, like surrounded by arcade machines, watching Rick and Morty.
That's
It was
dope.
just the
What was that
aesthetic.
at? What was that? Whatchamacallit?
Swillburger.
Swillburger, that's right.
Are you a fan of Dave?
35 bucks.
Little Dicky on FX.
Dicky.
What?
Oh, you need to
That
watch
show
that.
Dave.
You know the rapper?
Oh yeah, Lil Dicky's
Lil Dicky,
show. I forgot
yeah.
he had a show. I heard it was really, really good.
Yo,
Oh,
it's
it's fire.
so good.
That's Wednesday, right?
Yeah. So tomorrow, but by the time this airs, it would be the day
Yesterday.
that. No, yeah, but if you watch it on Hulu, it would be dropping
Oh,
today.
today. Yeah, you're right.
Yep,
Yeah.
it'd be dropping today.
Word. I can't afford Hulu either.
Oh man,
I got my HBO, Netflix, and Disney Plus.
Yeah.
do I pay for Hulu? I think I pay for Hulu.
You mean you watch Handmaids, so
I know,
someone's
but
paying for it.
I don't know. I don't know who's. I don't know if I pay for that one or if I took someone's login.
I only steal someone's HBO. Everything else is all me.
You know what's funny is I'm using someone's HBO, but I also have it included with my phone because I have AT&T.
Yeah, mine is with my phone.
Yep.
Nice.
But because the shows that I've already watched is all curated on
Right.
on the one that
Yeah,
we've been
you've
using.
already been,
where-
molding it.
Yeah. Like
Chris
not doing that
D'Elia
over.
style.
I'm
You
not
don't want
doing
to
that
start
over.
over.
Again. No, hell no. Do you guys see that we're getting a new Batman series, animated series, produced by J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves?
And Matt Reeves. Okay.
Yeah. So we're getting a new one.
Who's playing the
Wait a minute.
Joker?
Who's playing Batman?
J.J. Abrams and Matt Reeves.
Yep. New animated series that is
So
set
is it
to
going to be
debut
part
on
of
both.
the Matt Reeves universe?
It's a new animated series that is set to debut on both HBO Max and Cartoon Network.
Is Robert Pattinson going to be Batman?
I don't know. I doubt it.
They own Cartoon Network, so.
You said HBO owns Cartoon Network?
Well, Warner owns Cartoon
Warner.
Network,
Yeah, Warner.
and so that's why like Harley Quinn and
That's why
Rick and Morty
Morty's,
That
and
makes
shit
sense.
they show up on HBO Max.
That makes sense.
So and I saw Robot Chicken a couple episodes the other day after talking about it, and it was on HBO Max, just like we said.
Fuck yeah.
yeah, nice.
And it was funny as a bitch.
All that Cartoon Network shit is on HBO
I'm
Max.
gonna have to watch some more of the Harley episodes. Yo,
I think I'm gonna
really
check it
were.
out. I'm gonna check it out. After
They
the,
really
the
were
pussy
pretty
eating
funny.
fiasco.
Well,
I'm
because
gonna-
it's pussy eating
Fucking
and the way that they
hilarious.
just talk, like it's all straight up like trying to get laughs. The Joker, I told you who played the Joker. He does a lot of fucking.
Alan Tudyk.
Yep. He does the Joker.
No,
he does a
Alan
bunch of.
Tudyk does
I thought he did
fucking
the
like
Joker too.
12 voices. I
Oh,
think
but
he
he's
does
not the Joker.
Yeah, but the Joker was one of them.
Does he? No, you're right. Yeah, he is the Joker. It's interesting. Actually, I think in the list that I sent you, they have the Joker listed twice.
Really?
So I don't think it's really 12. I think it might be like 11. But yeah,
But it's so it's it,
he
it is-
plays
it
mad
is.
voices in that shit.
It's really a good show, and if you like the raunchy shit, and
I love that
it's
raunchy shit.
It's very raunchy. It's very almost like
JB
teenish because
Smooth,
like
fucking
yeah, JB
Funches
Smooth
is in it.
JB Smooth. JB Smooth.
Fucking Funches is the King Shark.
Yep.
That shit is funny as a bitch.
Lake Bell, Jason Alexander, fucking
Oh, yeah,
That's
he
Diedrich.
wild.
plays,
I
like,
said it.
Alexander. See the
He's like
penguin?
the landlord.
Yeah,
Ivy-
Diedrich Bader
Poison Ivy's-
played
yeah,
Batman.
Diedrich
He's
Bader.
fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Diedrich Bader is hilarious.
Yo, so many good people, and it really does have some funny ass jokes in there, and you can really hear Kaylee Cuoco, like she just
Kim Wilde.
yeah
Yeah, you could totally tell it's her.
You can
And it's at some points it's distracting.
It feels
but
Big
at
Bang
other points-
Theory-ish.
No.
yeah.
She's way too wild.
Yeah.
Sometimes she's like actually like typical Harley, I guess. Harley Quinn, like annoying, like
yeah.
squealing and doing shit that you're just like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. But what's
Alfred
dope about
Molina,
it is
Will
that the people
Sasso.
in the character in the scenes react the same way. And they're like, shut the fuck up.
Fucking Frankie Muniz.
Frankie Muniz.
yeah.
Jesus.
Really?
Yeah, Frankie Muniz plays Frankie Muniz, so.
Oh,
Okay.
fair.
But no, I gave it a shot, and it's actually really funny.
And we know Walk don't fuck with animation, so it's
No,
got to
he
be
don't.
funny
So
for
it's-
him
it's
to
gotta be
continue.
Right.
off the charts fire.
Seal of
If Walks,
approval.
yeah, for sure.
When I like an animation, it says
fucks.
something. Yeah, it says something. And speaking of that, yo, we're finally getting the Injustice movie. We talked about it a little while ago. We wanted Injustice to
Like the game?
Yeah.
yeah, we're getting an Injustice, but it is going to be animated. I would hope
DC
they would
animation.
yeah, that I wanted them to do the Injustice.
I like it. I would rather, obviously, I would rather
live
love
action,
to see
but-
live action, yeah. But that's too big budget for them.
Yeah.
That was a good story too.
Yeah, Injustice was dope.
When Superman versus Batman,
Yeah.
all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
BVS.
I feel like there was a movie about that already.
I might have saw it once or twice.
Man, I just got back from the woods and these bugs. Just,
I was
I'll
gonna
say you're
ask
itching,
you about
dog.
that.
You're itching.
Did you go out and see Ty?
Nah, I went to the Adirondacks.
Ooh, how was that?
Oh, it was great. It was my first camping trip with my dog. First time I ever hiked the mountain. Also with my dog. He did great. It was awesome.
Which mountain?
Black Bear Mountain.
Black Bear Mountain.
Yeah, I tripped for
sounds pretty
4
dope.
days straight. It was great. Like I was eating fucking mushrooms like candy, like just Doritos, candy, apple,
Candy, apple,
bananas,
Doritos.
mushrooms. Like yeah.
Lots of fruit in his diet. It's very well rounded.
But then
Sounds
like
good.
I came back and I'm like, there's no way I saw this many bugs on me all weekend.
You didn't know.
Yeah, I'm over here like fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
You
worst.
still tripping? Or are you just coming down?
See, I'm not.
I think I'm in the real world now.
Yeah, you are. You're here.
I'm not a fan
with
of
us.
like. I fucking hate bugs, man. I'm not used to it because I never. You know, we talked about it in the past, man. My family didn't do camping. We didn't do shit. We didn't really do anything. Now, so when, and neither did any of my friends. Nobody.
You had
Like
that
I grew
talk
up.
boy though.
He
did,
Yeah, I
he
had
did.
that talk boy though.
And the Power Wheels, right? You had a Power Wheels
Yeah.
too, didn't you?
My father got me a Power Wheels for my first birthday, so by the time I actually got to ride it, my older brother fucked it all up. Ran that battery to the ground.
My man can
so I didn't
barely
really
keep his
enjoy it.
head up, and he's got a Power Wheels.
Your first birthday. That is such a
For
fucking
my
baller
Flexing.
dad thing
Who
to
was he
do. To be like,
flexing on?
fuck it,
Flexing
buy
on
him
the
the
birthday
Power
party?
Wheels.
Might as well bought you a
Can't
Ferrari.
even reach the pedal.
just to drive, like just a legit car. Just
Can
prop
barely
little
keep my
Walks
own
like
head
I
up.
wish he
baby
bought me a
walk in the
Ferrari.
street.
But back to that, like I'm not used to bugs. But the worst spot that you could fucking get like a mosquito bite or anything is like on this part of your hand.
Yeah, or like the palm.
Yeah, like the palm. Anything that's like that.
Ugh.
Anything that's like that is the worst. I fucking hate it. Fingers. You ever had a
In the
mosquito?
webbing of your finger.
Yeah, you
Ooh,
ever had a
the worst.
mosquito bite you in your like
Yo,
on your
I
finger,
don't get a
dude?
lot of mosquito
when
bites.
I was
Oh
a little
my
kid,
God.
listen
Fuck
to
with me.
this. I was camping with my
opposite. They
parents,
love me.
dude. We went out to meet this lady my mom worked with. They were close. They were good friends. And they're like, "Yeah, we got this camping spot. Come up for the night. It'll be a good time." And I was probably 3 or 4, and my dad Tom, he was camping with us. We all went up to this camping site, and I got bit by a mosquito right on my dick.
Oh no.
Right on the dick. And I don't remember it because I was a little kid, but my dad remembers me freaking out like the whole rest of the night because
Yeah.
I had a mosquito. You know, they form those little bumps and they're all fucking weird and gross and shit, dude.
Bro, you're talking to someone
was
who
wild.
had a bee sting on his dick.
What? How did you get
Oh, what
stung
the
on your
fuck?
dick? What?
I got a bee sting
Did
on
it
the tip
swell
of my
and then
dick.
you just smashed for
Looked like a
days until
fucking
it
lollipop. I was a kid. I was a kid. I
so
wasn't
did you
smashing
still
anything.
smash for days? And then
I wasn't smashing a goddamn thing. Okay. I was
there was no
young.
smashing, David.
There was no smashing.
You yelled
David.
at me. I got yelled
was,
at.
I was freaking the fuck out. Yo, so I was a little kid. I had to be about 6, maybe 6, 7 or something. And I just remember where I lived and everything because that I remember I had shorts, and you know when we were kids in the that had to have been still like late 80s, early 90s.
I was not a kid.
The shorts, no, I'm talking about he and I. We're not talking about you, okay?
This is
You
grown
weren't
folks.
even
This
thought
is grown
of.
folks talk, Prince.
You weren't even thought of. You know, the shorts were shorter.
They were.
So I just remember playing, and I'm out. I think I'm looking for my friends or some shit.
And your
and
dick was just
I'm
hanging
in
out of your shorts?
No, bro.
Oh,
It was just the small shorts. The smaller shorts. It flew up my shorts. So the bee flew up my shorts.
It's over.
I was trying to
and
give you props
stung
like
me.
you had a huge dick that was hanging out, and you're like, "Nah, my shit was small, dog."
I was a little kid. I would imagine. I don't know. I just remember going to the
ER?
To the ER, yeah, and the doctor's just looking at me like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna say?
He's just laughing at your small dick.
Yeah,
He like flicks it a couple times.
She was
He's like,
like-
"Yep, it's pretty fucking small."
she was like, "What the fuck are you showing me?"
It was a
Why are
female
you
doctor.
here?"
It was a lady doctor.
I like to. I think I remember it was.
it was a
lady
big butch dude doctor.
Dave,
he was like, look at
Dave,
that little dick.
We're talking about this was 30 years ago,
This was
bro. 30 years ago.
In the 80s, that shit
hate
flew.
saying that.
That shit flew in the 80s. Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
It was wild in the 80s.
Yeah, motherfuckers' bushes were bigger than their dicks. Out in the
Yep.
fucking
Yep.
80s.
They called it gay cancer, and they got you the fuck out of there.
Oh shit.
Chill, bro. It's pride,
the
bro. It's pride.
Oh shit, that's when they were 69. Get them back on the 69 real quick. Still pride.
Oh man, this guy over here.
He gave me the Henny while he went to take a piss, dude. That's
Yeah,
from-
he's getting lit over here. Yo,
There you go.
he's like,
as a matter of fact, next time, I'm gonna try to have a bottle of Henny next
whole
time Prince
oh
comes.
shit.
Just because every
be
time,
like
every time you
Thanksgiving.
come,
Also
every
sponsor.
time you come onto the episode, you bring some Henny in some form or another, and Dave gets loose as a bitch.
So everyone brings something to the table, right?
That's yeah.
Right.
I feel it. I
Henny.
respect it. I'm saying I like it.
I look
brought
forward to
two
it. I
things.
came up here. I was like, I hope there's some Henny up in here. And there was.
Yo, last week, my man decided he was gonna have 2 mixed drinks.
No, it's just one.
It was just
mixture.
one.
It's
He
just-
just had one. Okay, he had one mixed drink before he came, and he was loose as a.
It was a vodka Red Bull. And when you're your own bartender, you decide how much vodka
Right.
goes in that bitch. So
that
you
was
know,
definitely 2
Sure
drinks.
that.
it was nice. It was nice. So
That was definitely 2
actually,
drinks.
no,
in one
you're
cup.
right. You're right. I made myself in a red cup, in the solo cup, and then the rest, like the half can of Red Bull, I poured vodka into. And then I came here.
Oh shit.
That was
man.
nice. That was nice.
Was
But
it
was
that
it was
Gary
sugar-
Good?
Nah, dude. I didn't go to the liquor store. I gotta look for that Gary Good. I want to
They
get
have
some
that all
now.
the way over
Yeah,
here.
tell your liquor store
I'll
owner
request it at my liquor
that
store.
he should order that Gary
Sir.
Good.
Can you go out of your way and inconvenience yourself to order this liquor for me?
That's how they do. Let them
So
know.
I'm not
They'll be like,
recommending
"Yo,
this. I'm not recommending this.
Oh, he's
unless,
looking right at the camera. So
unless Gary Good respond.
let's get,
Can we get a nice sponsorship?
let's get, come on, Gare. Come on.
We need that sponsorship because this alcohol is getting expensive every week. But yes, so
It's true.
Facts.
very very big facts.
Start brewing my own shit.
Yo, can you please?
That's too white, even for me. I can't legally brew my own beer.
I know we already discussed Loki, but did you guys want to do a spoiler segment and talk about it a little bit, or I think we touched on everything?
Did you watch Loki,
I
Prince?
watched it earlier today, and that shit went
Oh,
hard
okay.
as a
Let's talk about it. Let's
Okay,
talk
okay,
about
okay.
it.
Talk a little
So
bit.
we
talk
can
a little
we can talk a
Loki's.
little bit because Prince here is he just watched it. He's fresh on it.
Yeah,
and he
that
wants to
was
let
good
wants to
show.
let some thoughts out. So
Wah, wah,
all
wah,
right.
wah.
And by the time we release this,
By the time we release this, episode 2
There
will
will be a
already
new
be out.
episode.
So ain't no point
no
in really
spoil-
even holding back.
Spoiler alert.
But still, no. We're so for those of you who don't know, this is the spoiler alert segment of the podcast. So right now we're going to be talking about Loki freely, and if you are not caught up on this, then you should probably venture off right now. Remember to have your friends subscribe to the podcast, rate and review yourself, and have everybody rate, review, subscribe. But we love you. We'll see you next week. Cool.
Hopefully.
That camera's off. Who are you waving?
I was waving at Johnny.
bye, bitches.
Bye, Johnny. I want to hear what Prince thought about it.
I loved it. I feel like it started amazing. Like
Yeah.
as soon as I saw like Avengers or Stark Tower and the little like year counter, I'm like, damn, this is about to be good.
It's about to just pick
Yeah.
us right there.
Yeah.
I love Owen Wilson in it.
Owen Wilson is just
Yeah,
good
like-
Very
in
good.
general.
Every time he's on screen, I'm just catch myself smiling because he's just
Yeah.
like,
He's a likable dude. Yeah, for
So
sure.
glad
I
he's
also
still
signed-
with us.
Side
still
note,
with
yeah,
us.
that's
Where
true
is he
because
going? Well, I
he
don't
tried to
understand.
He tried to
commit
kill
suicide.
himself.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember?
I remember that,
Remember? What movie was he supposed to? He was supposed to be in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Matthew McConaughey ended up taking his place because he had attempted suicide. He had slit his wrist.
I remember that now.
Yeah, he had slit his wrist, so Matthew McConaughey took over. So he was Tom Cruise's
agent.
Yeah,
there.
where and so
'Cause he was Ben Stiller's agent, right? Wasn't
oh
McConaughey
yeah.
Ben Stiller's agent?
Yep.
Technically.
Yeah, he was Ben Stiller's agent in that movie.
McConaughey did so good in that
did,
movie.
he did.
Dude, it was
But you can see that role easily being Owen Wilson's.
I could.
But yeah, he had committed. He had attempted to commit suicide.
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
that
No.
point. And then he came
I'm
back.
glad he's with us too. Then the shit. That was.
He
I
came back
appreciate
for,
it even more now.
The first movie he came back for was Drill Bit Taylor.
Really?
Yeah, that's right.
Damn.
That was the first movie
That's
he came back
that old.
for.
That Drill Bit Taylor is that old? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, but yes. So Loki was awesome. I'm super happy. Also, this makes me appreciate Owen Wilson since we're talking about him, and the fact that they are that there's talks of the Wedding Crashers sequel with the original cast.
Gotta be.
Say word.
Word.
I think I'm down for that.
I'm down for it too.
I'm down for that.
too. For
Sequels after a very long time are very hit or miss for me.
Matrix
Right.
4 I'm excited for.
I'm excited for that too.
Been a long.
I mean,
long time.
I'm excited, but I'm holding my breath.
Yeah, I mean, I'm holding my breath for any sequel.
But I
that-
think a Wedding Crashers continuation.
would be
It's
good.
doable.
You think that'll hit?
I think it's doable.
All right.
I think they'll hit. I
What
think it's
about
been
Meet the
long
Fockers?
enough.
Meet the Fockers would be.
I mean, they hit 3 of those
Robert
already,
De Niro?
didn't they?
They
They've
did.
already
They-
done 3.
Didn't they hit their quota? I feel like they hit their Fockers quota. I don't feel like
Wasn't
they
there
would
like
be
a
enjoyed.
4th spin-off or something too?
Was there? I
Like
don't know.
a
I
straight
I
to
remember-
DVD / streaming thing or something?
They didn't.
Yeah, it was.
What?
It was where Robert De Niro, his wife had died, and then it's called Meet the Bitches. So
I was looking at you all serious, like, oh, what the fuck did I miss? So he's like, meet the bitches.
Wait, that actually is a movie though. With,
no, yeah, it is a movie, but it's called I think The Bad Grandpa.
No, Bad Grandpa is Johnny Knoxville from Jackass.
That's true. It's one of them.
Yeah, no, it's the
something
one
like
with
that.
Zac Efron.
Yeah,
Robert
that's the
De
one I was
Niro.
thinking
Yeah.
about. But what's the name of that one? I thought it was Bad Grandpa.
I thought it was Bad Grandpa too, but then when he says Johnny
Oh, you're
Knoxville, like,
right.
Johnny Knoxville made the Bad Grandpa video. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah. Bad Grandpa is Johnny Knoxville, and then let's see, Rob De Niro. Come on, Bob.
Bob De Niro.
Are you talking to me?
The War with
Might-
Grandpa.
No, War with
that's not
Grandpa
it.
was
Dirty
recent.
Grandpa.
Dirty Grandpa.
There we
There we go. Fuck.
There we go. The War with Grandpa was during COVID.
That was a kid's movie. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, back to Loki and our
War with Grandpa.
we always we announce spoiler alert segments and then get
And
into
then
a
we
bunch
spoil.
of shit that
Then we spoil
has
Zac
nothing to do with
Efron
spoiler
movies.
Is Loki actually the bad guy?
So they said it in the show that the reason why they grabbed him is because there is a variant of Loki that is committing the crimes, and they need Loki to help catch Loki.
Makes sense.
So we are going to be seeing multiple versions of Loki during this season, which is why if you look at the logo for Loki, it's
Always
different.
changing.
Yeah, it's different versions of the
letters
logo.
change
So the
font
letters
and
change.
type and gender fluid Loki. So Loki could be a female.
That is
It could
another
be
thing.
a
That is
animal.
another thing. There was a
be
file that had Loki on there and shit, and then it said gender fluid. So we know that Lady Loki exists in the comic book. So our thoughts is at the end where the reason why they didn't show who was obviously like stealing these bombs, who was setting all these things up and stealing these bombs, it's because we assume that it's Lady Loki that's doing this. Or else, like, because they already mentioned that it's Loki, why would they hide Loki's face?
Right.
Right. What's the secret there?
What's the secret there? But there's also talks about, I guess there's I don't know really too much about the comic books, but there's a version of Loki that is like extremely sinister. It's like the worst version of Loki, and they're saying that's him.
That's what that is.
You know what I mean? But it also could be that the person that we see at the end of that's cloaked up is Lady Loki, but that's not necessarily the bad version committing like the murders.
At first, when the little child pointed at like who did it, and she pointed at the devil, I thought
and it was supposed to be Mephisto. It was a joke. It was a joke for Mephisto.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
It was a joke for that. It was two parts, so it was like a joke for Mephisto because of all the things that were going on, you know, with WandaVision. So it was that, and then on top of that, I immediately didn't really think of Mephisto. I thought like, oh, that has to be Loki, because if someone from the 1800s saw someone with these horns, they're gonna think like, oh, it was the devil,
Right.
You know. So that's immediately what I thought. And then somebody was like, oh, did you see the little nod at Mephisto? I think it was Steve. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We went through that whole it's Mephisto thing.
Always a Mephisto.
It's always Mephisto. I forgot when we were doing the live show. Danny said that watched the jokingly.
Yeah.
He said that the guy who was like behind the desk that was saying that the Infinity Stones
Casey?
were nothing. Yeah, Casey.
He
He
thought
was like,
Casey
Casey's
was
Mephisto. Casey is Mephisto.
Some of the guys use them as paperweights.
Yeah, dude. Just
Right.
chilling. Infinity Stones, just chilling as
Yeah, just
paperweights.
chilling in a drawer.
Yep. He swore that was his way out.
This show, it just it flipped the whole Marvel universe. I feel like on its head a little bit. Like what we thought we knew is at least different for now. Like there's different rules that we have to follow now, and just shit that we weren't aware of. Like it feels
Like
totally
we're really
different, but it's like-
entering into what I always would think of as like the comic book world, right? Like and we've talked about this on the show before, right? And in comic book universe, in the Marvel universe, not MCU, you could do whatever the fuck you want, right? Like as Dave often says, the easiest fucking
Easiest
job in
fucking
the
writing
world.
job in the world. Yes, absolutely. I stand
you
by it.
can really be as creative as you'd like to be. And it seems like they're starting to embrace some of the most creative things that they were able to do in Marvel and bring them to film, which makes it seem fucking wild to us because
Makes it seem real.
we're experiencing it in the within the MCU.
Yeah.
And it's starting to get even more comic booky in the expansion of what you can consider of reality. It's pretty cool to see. It's wild. Like, I don't know, like you would throw in the Guardians of the Galaxy and there's like a talking raccoon. It seems okay, yeah, it's comic booky or whatever, but it's not like outlandish or whatever. But once you start like expanding into like this time bending and multiple universe shit and different variants of the same person that still exist and that gets like into the fucking shroomies experience.
Yeah, and we knew this is where we were headed with Multiverse of Madness and Quantum
You're right,
Mania.
100%.
Nobody can. We've already been seeing, hints of it with everything that's coming out.
Oh, speaking of which, Prince, did you know that the writer of Loki is the writer of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness?
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That
Same
is
writer.
great news.
That is
All
a
right,
great fact.
Is Tobey Maguire actually on the cast list? For
So
Multiverse?
this is the thing. This is the thing. They've come out and said no. However, like I don't know if Tobey Maguire actually said no, but Andrew Garfield said no, that he's not in there. But we can't trust
Fuck
what
him.
there's. Well,
Fuck him.
Fuck Andrew Garfield. Like the
Either
actor,
way-
not just him as Spider-Man. Fuck him as the actor.
Yeah, both.
Either way,
Damn.
they haven't admitted that, but that's supposed to be how it goes, right? So we don't know. However, we do know that Alfred Molina is reprising his role as Doc Ock,
Okay.
and he has come out in interviews saying, "I don't know why this is such a big secret." Yeah, so this is gonna take place right after my scene.
Shit.
Yeah, like and he's come out and said this.
Dickhead.
And we know
man.
we know that Jamie Foxx is also
Yeah, he's Electro. right?
confirmed as
Shocker.
Electro. No, as Electro. He's reprising his role as Electro. He said he's not going to be blue and blah blah blah. But again, you're confirmed to be coming back
Yeah.
as Electro in this movie. So they're trying to reserve as much as possible because it's the MCU. It's not just any other, like they want to reserve all of these things. So no, there's no confirmation of him, of Tobey Maguire, but Alfred Molina said, and he was from the original trilogy, right? Alfred Molina was in
Yeah.
the original. So he came out and said, yeah, this is going to pick up, my character picks up right from where that
Where it
left
left
off.
off.
Like, what?
Okay.
Like,
I'm trying to see some dancing Spider-Man.
Right.
right. So that's another thing too, man. It,
I
like,
failed to see how that's my problem. That's what I think of that dick Spider-Man. That's all I can think of.
but yeah, so we don't know what's coming. I'm looking for the three major movies that I am currently looking forward to is Multiverse of Madness, Spider-Man, and Ant-Man Quantumania, because they said that Ant-Man Quantumania is going to be much bigger than any Ant-Man movie was before.
What about Thor?
Thor
not
2, yeah. Oh yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder.
So
yeah,
he's
fuck.
excited for all the ones that we have already seen and we know the characters
No.
But
So-
the other ones like the Eternals.
I mean, but
Fuck 'em.
that's natural though, because
Right, exactly.
Am I gonna watch Eternals? Yeah. Am I dead set on hating it like you? No.
No, I am not dead set on hating it. I'm just not completely sold on it.
I
That's
feel
all.
you. But I'm just like these new ones that are coming out. I still think of the time when I didn't know who Thor was.
Right, or
I
Doctor
didn't know, like,
Strange.
we
I
knew
didn't know- I
Captain
didn't know who
America.
Doctor Strange was.
Like
I
we knew Captain America
barely
because
knew Captain America.
barely knew him.
Fuck them too.
What? Fuck Captain America.
I'm just saying, like all of them. We knew all of these.
It's America's ass.
We knew all of these characters, like from the comic books, but for those of us who watched movies, didn't really read the comic books.
Right.
It wasn't that big. It was just like, oh, cool. We're gonna see this character on screen. Iron Man, heard of him, great,
Don't know who
awesome.
it is. Right.
I still remember when I was looking up just random movie things and I saw that Robert Downey Jr. is going to play him. And I was excited because I remember Robert Downey Jr. from the past, and I knew he was like heavy into drugs, and he was trying to get himself. Yeah, like he was trying to get, and I was like, oh, this is dope. Like, and I remember then it was just like Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Downey
Like,
Jr.
oh,
I don't know if that's gonna
I don't know if
fly.
that's gonna fly. You know what I mean? Like all the same.
My man heads Marvel Studios over
All
here.
of the same, all of the same reservations that I had in the
Oscar
past
Isaac
for all
as
of
Moon
these
Knight.
new people. I'm looking forward to
no,
that. I don't know who the fuck Moon Knight is, so I'm looking forward to these characters.
He's like a Batman type or some shit.
That's what
right?
that's what I read. That he's like he's Marvel's answer to Batman. And Oscar Isaac is going to play him. So the guy who we said was
Solid Snake.
Solid Snake.
Poe.
So I don't know. Like when it comes to those new movies, am I excited? No, I take them with a grain of salt, like I did with any new character that came into the MCU prior. Even Guardians of the Galaxy. Who the fuck knew anything about Guardians of the Galaxy?
Facts.
Movie came out, fire. We love every single
Yeah.
fucking character in that.
I am
in
Groot.
Yes. Now, that's another
Peter
fucking
Quill.
movie that I'm looking forward to is the
Chris
Guardians
Pratt
of
is,
the Galaxy
Chris Pratt
3.
is very likable, though. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
and
That's
those
true.
movies came out.
And the
hot.
Guardians of the
Every single
Galaxy
movie was lit.
PlayStation
Yes.
game.
Every single Guardian.
The Guardians of the Galaxy. You saw that?
That's true. Yeah,
E3?
yeah. That
Guardians
looks,
I
game.
did see that. Yeah,
that look good.
That game, did you watch the gameplay footage?
I did not see gameplay. So
Gameplay was tight.
lately, I
Oh,
don't
gameplay
keep up
came
with
out
video
too?
Games.
Johnny, I sent the video with the gameplay.
Oh,
in it. You
that had gameplay in it.
That was
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
told you. I told you to
Sometimes
go
I
to the
can't tell.
end. Go to the
He
end.
did. Even I read
I don't
that.
think I watched all the way to the end.
Johnny's
Yeah,
too busy
see,
for our group chat.
He said you have to. Yeah, he even said it in there. He was like, you have to skip over a little bit, like
little
within
bullshit.
I
like 2-3
said
minutes.
that I watched it mad late.
Yeah, that's true. That's
No,
true.
you see Quill flying around fighting shit with the 80s soundtrack. It's fucking boss.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
See,
Sick.
but back to my point, we didn't know anything about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
We're all looking about what a fucking
Yeah, I never knew who they
rocket
were.
raccoon. What?
Yeah.
Bradley
Like-
Cooper? Fuck out of here.
Yeah, like Bradley Cooper is playing the
Right.
raccoon.
Bradley
like,
Cooper
what?
wasn't fired
Vin
at that
Diesel
point.
is Groot.
Yeah,
Right.
it's Groot. Who
Yeah.
the fuck is Groot? So it was
feels
the
like
same
a
thing.
Fast and the Furious movie.
Same thing though. We didn't have much expectations. Movies came out, they were fire.
Murdered.
So I have no idea because we could easily get with any one of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
We can easily get a
Banger.
Captain Marvel, where
Oh, we could get a Captain.
We can get a
You used
Captain-
that as a fucking
Yeah,
fucking like
You used
Captain
it
Marvel.
derogatory.
Captain Marvel.
Why is everyone
Captain-
hating on Brie Larson?
No, I'm not hating on Brie Larson. Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was a decent introductory movie. However, it wasn't the most standout.
No, that was the
Movie
most
of the MCU.
forced
It was a
Marvel
forced
movie that was in that universe.
They just
Whatever.
needed to put it between Infinity War and
Yeah,
Endgame.
it was like I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching the movie, but is it one of my favorites? No, not by far.
No.
So we can get a Captain Marvel, or we can get a Guardians of the Galaxy, where we have no idea who is what or whatever, and then we watch it and it's a just amazing
Those are so
fucking movie.
different vibes.
And now we are now a whole
Huge fans
like,
of the
huge
Eternals.
fans of
We
the
got Eternals tattoos and shit. We're just banging, dude.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's gonna happen,
I
but
wouldn't
we
put
don't
it-
know.
I
We
wouldn't
don't
put
know.
it past you. You don't have high standards.
I went and got a Baby Yoda tattoo.
See, look at that. I have one too.
Did
Baby
any
Yoda
of y'all
came out
see
and I'm like, yo.
Nomadland?
With Frances McDormand,
Yeah.
I have not.
I saw half of it.
He lost his
and
house and
what
had to
was your
move
vibe?
and couldn't watch the rest.
I saw half of it and I didn't stop watching it because I didn't like it. It was just like I don't have much time, and then I always forget to go back to it. But it was an interesting vibe where it was just like
And I'm not I'm only saying it because it's the same director for Eternals. So like from a
It is-
film perspective, a directive perspective, like
definitely it's the vibe of it is, and that actually makes a lot of sense because so far from what I've seen is very, even though this takes place in current time and it's about someone who's living out of their van and just kind of moving around, it still has a very dystopian feel to it, like a lot of ominous sounds, quietness, just like, times where she's just alone, you know what I mean? Like not too much going on, but you still feel for this person. She's happy in her situation. Well,
Yeah.
she's trying to look for a job. She's okay with her situation. And it's just like day to day, she's just living her life. So this is so far what I've gotten. But now that you say that, I can, from that trailer, it kind of feels like that's, you know what I mean? Like that's maybe where we're headed, like a drama, like a nice deep,
like
a
it's
nice
gonna be
deep
more of a
MCU
story
dramatic
than
movie.
an action.
Yep. Which
Typical
we don't
MCU.
have a lot in the MCU. So I welcome it personally. Like I'll be down to watch it. Hopefully it's not too much
wanna
of a
be
drama
too
where it's like
dramatic, yeah.
where it's like a
Right.
fucking bore fest. But
The Punisher was pretty dramatic.
Punisher was the shit.
Punisher
But
was the shit.
Punisher Did they choose to ignore all of that?
Yeah, that doesn't exist.
For the MCU?
Yeah. We haven't determined yet because
I think the Punisher's coming back.
there's
At
rumors.
some point. But
There's rumors
I don't know
also.
that it was going to be John Bernal, but
It's gotta be
John
It's
Barenthal,
gotta be.
they need
He
to keep
was a
him.
good Frank
He was
Castle.
their best Frank Castle, dude.
Although it is rumored that Charlie Cox was seen on set.
As Daredevil, right? In
Well, as
Spider-Man?
I
As
don't
Charlie
know.
Cox, right? No,
Charlie
no, no,
Cox was seen on set.
as the blind
which
attorney.
even before he was seen on set, there was rumors that he was going to be coming up. He was going to be reprising his role as Matt Murdock in Spider-Man as Peter Parker's lawyer.
But not necessarily Daredevil.
Not necessarily Daredevil,
Right.
but if he shows up,
I mean, that's
if he
still
shows
money.
up there, then
If he's
that's.
Matt
I mean, if he's Matt
Murdock,
Murdock,
then
then
he's
those would be his Daredevil.
Yeah,
Pretty
I'm
fucking
just
close,
saying,
bro.
I'm just saying that we don't.
Bruce
we don't
Wayne shows up. I don't know if Batman's far off, Johnny.
You know what? I'm starting to hate y'all when it comes to podcast conversations, man. What I'm saying is that we're not going to see Daredevil, but
We're gonna see Matt Murdock.
we're going to see Matt Murdock, which would confirm that Charlie Cox is the official Daredevil of
Yeah,
the MCU currently.
word.
That's fair.
I hate y'all for real. Oh man, can't explain anything to these guys.
Nah,
Yo,
y'all
you
get
try
on
to-
me. Fuck
you try
that.
to-
You get on my shit all the motherfucking time.
You try to lean into
Fuck
a
outta
conversation and try to make people elaborate, and then you get, what the fuck are you getting from that? Like, motherfucker, we're on a podcast. I'm trying to get you to talk. Like, what the fuck?
Fuck you mean?
I can't fucking breathe. He's so heated.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Johnny, you just made him so mad.
Found the button.
No, but I'm looking forward to if Charlie Cox comes
He's
back as Daredevil. John Barenthal better come back. I could care less
Yeah.
about anybody else.
Yeah, right. Defenders.
I could care less
fucking
about
what's her face.
We don't need
her.
need Luke Cage. I did hear rumors that Jessica Jones is also coming back.
I didn't
But
even watch that
Shoot
shit.
my fucking face.
Now the one that I
Why?
the one that I
Why?
really did not like was Iron Fist. Oh, that was
Well,
so
yeah.
stupid.
I
You
couldn't
and
even,
I-
yeah.
I didn't watch
think
Luke
everyone-
Cage, Jessica Jones, or
Same.
I didn't
I saw
even
Jessica
watch
I
it.
didn't watch any of those.
Daredevil was
I didn't
good.
watch the Defenders either.
Punisher was good.
Yeah.
No, I watched.
Jessica Jones wasn't
I
bad.
didn't watch Punisher. I watched some of Jessica Jones. I watched most of Daredevil, and I think that was it.
Wait,
I
you said
watched
you
the
did,
Defenders.
didn't
I watched
watch
the
Punisher?
Defenders.
You didn't watch Punisher?
No, I didn't watch it at all.
Oh, you were asleep on it.
What?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Johnny.
You were cozy.
I know.
We got to
I
get
know.
on
You didn't
Johnny
watch
now.
Punisher.
Yes. Yeah,
So
Luke
dope.
Luke Cage started off okay, and then it just got too deep into like they
Oh, yeah, I
like you could
saw,
tell there
like,
was like trying to
some
get
of
back.
the first season of Luke Cage. Yeah.
Yeah, it
It
tried to
was,
get too much into like the like a message and like I
Yeah.
don't know, and I just didn't like the tone of it. But I still watched it all the way through because I ended up seeing Defenders, and if you didn't see Defenders, then you had to be completely fucking lost for Daredevil 3. Because it literally starts off Daredevil season 3.
I think that was my problem. I was very lost at the beginning.
Yeah, because season 3 literally started exactly
I didn't
where
even know they had
Defenders
3
ended.
seasons of Daredevil.
Yeah, it picks up exactly where Defenders ended. So if you did
That's
not
what fucked me
watch
up.
Defenders, you went into Daredevil season 3 like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what's going on?
But just initially, then you get over it. You get past like the first
Yeah, you get
couple
past
episodes, and then they're in a new story arc, and you're good.
I mean,
But
he's
yeah,
almost
I was-
he's barely like he's almost dead.
yeah. I
He's
was
almost
lost.
You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Is season 3 of Daredevil when Punisher finally meets Daredevil?
I feel like that was season 2.
That was
So I
season
think
2.
that was season 2.
Yeah.
Then I must have not seen season 3. of Daredevil.
Season 3 because something the events happen in Defenders, and a building falls on, like he sacrifices himself, and then Matt Murdock does, and then season 3 starts like, you find out he's actually alive, and then it goes from there. But like, if you went from season 2 to where everything is just fine, and then you jump into season 3, Matt Murdock is damn near dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Right.
what happened? So
I had to Google it. I was like, "What happened to Matt Murdock? Why is he Why is he almost dead right now? What happened?"
Exactly. So,
That's hilarious.
that is the only reason why I continued with all of the seasons, even if I didn't
why
like
I
the
didn't
show.
realize there was a season 3 because I saw Defenders. I was like, well, I guess that's over.
That's done. He's dead.
Right. But season 3 was good too. But so I'm those are the 3 people that I'm hoping they bring back: Matt Murdock, or Charlie Cox, John Barenthal, and who played Kingpin again?
The guy from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Thank
That's
you,
that's
John.
Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
Gomer
Yeah.
I am in a world of shit.
Yeah. Do we? So we keep veering off from Loki.
Yeah,
but-
no, we were on Loki hard. But then
We went from Loki to
Johnny
Matt
forgot.
Murdock.
Johnny forgot that we were even on Loki. He's like, "Oh shit, we were on Loki."
Totally forgot we were talking about.
You know, whenever
Loki.
people mention Loki, I automatically think of Frank Castle. That's
Yeah,
what it
Yeah,
is.
that's a natural progression.
Frank Castile.
So, yeah, we're looking
Castillo.
forward to
Spanish.
to the episode. So by the time this airs, we would already know what went on in episode 2, which I believe what was it that you said that they've already said that people have had the chance to see the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think some
and-
critics got the sneak peek
Yeah.
at the first.
and they keep
couple
saying
episodes.
like they thought that the first episode we got a lot, and that they thought that it was going to slow down because it was going to be a slow burn, and,
And
they
it
were like,
didn't. No, it wasn't on a
"Yo,
slow
see
burn.
episode 2."
6 episodes, bro.
What
You
I
can't
thought-
really, you can't slow
You know,
burn that.
sometimes they
slow,
do that
though. Yeah,
shit,
no,
but-
they do. But I'm saying, like, just logistically, as a writer, when you have 6 episodes, dude, they gotta be fucking crammed.
Yeah, they got to
Are they-
every
is-
single one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know the length of episode 2?
I don't think so.
I'm going to wake up early and watch
I
that
want to
shit.
say that they're all scheduled for
They gotta be at least 50
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
6 episodes, like I said, you gotta cram.
Kind of like
as a matter of fact,
Falcon
let me
Winter
see.
Soldier.
I hope there's an after credit scene
Was it 8 Falcon Winter Soldier?
Those usually come later.
on the later episodes.
Yeah, on the later
I don't
episodes.
think
Maybe
so. I think
starting
Falcon
with
Winter
3.
Soldier was 6.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
6.
And they still managed a filler episode in that motherfucker. Episode 5 was
'cause they
filler
were
as a bit.
50th.
Watch these motherfuckers clean their boat for 2 hours. Shit was wild, dude. I was
The
like, really?
80s.
This is what we got?
The 80s montage.
Yeah.
80s montage episode.
Watch Winter Soldier flirt with this chick for 20 minutes.
Episode 2. Do we have? No, it doesn't. It doesn't say.
No.
How
No
long it's gonna
runtime?
be. No.
I'm going to say 54 minutes. I'm calling it right now.
I don't even think.
You owe me
episode-
$50
Is there
if it's not
a,
54.
We'll see.
There's no quoted runtime for the full series like all the other fucking ones that have come out so
It's
far?
721 minutes, Johnny. Divide that into 6. I made that up. Don't divide that. It's a waste of your time.
No, it's just saying that each episode will run 40 to 50 minutes.
Okay. All right.
So the shortest one we're looking at is 40 minutes. As of
That's
right
cool.
now.
That's cool.
As of right now.
With
But we don't know.
7
One episode
minutes of
could be,
credits.
Be a half hour
Right.
and a 90-minute finale.
Yep. So, all right.
I haven't had that happen yet, but
No.
You never
Let's
know.
keep
Maybe
it
for
real here.
Loki.
You never know.
We're not doing the
Loki's
the whole,
wild. Loki's wild. You never know.
Do you guys have anything else to add to this stellar conversation?
No.
So on that note,
I'm conversed out.
guys, thank you for tuning in, especially if you've made it all the way to the end. Remember to give a listen to our affiliate podcast all over DFAT Entertainment. Search DFAT Entertainment on your favorite podcast app. Also, check out our YouTube channel, Insensitive Culture, where we have all of our videos, posted up there, full episodes.
The Loki reactions will be on there.
Loki reactions. Yep, we're doing that every weekend for sure. I don't know if we're gonna stick to Saturdays at this point.
Do one of those days.
But yeah, check that out. Also, we will go live for that. So as always, we love you guys. Remember to rate and review, subscribe on YouTube and Apple
Ring
Podcasts.
that bell. Smash that. What did he
that
say?
like button.
Smash that like button.
Finger fuck the like button.
Finger fuck that like button. All right, guys. Other than that, peace.
69.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you to Prince for the Lego set.
Yeah. And the Henny.
You were the chosen one. You were supposed to bring balance to the force.
End of the episode.